How you doing, Sean?
I'm great. Really quick, we have an audition coming up on our show for an old-fashioned homo who wears a thong and does lap dances.
Oh.
Go for it.
No, Andy is going to move out there in a couple of
Oh, wait, when is this?
Our producers will be
He'll
checking
call
our
you.
availability.
Yeah. You guys are doing well. The show's very successful. And you know what? Just as you were coming out of the curtain, Norm leans over to me and goes, "This guy got a Porsche."
Yes.
And I remember reading about it. Your show's a big hit for the network,
Well,
and they gave all you guys Porsches.
Yes, and you, what did you get?
Ha! What are you
got
talking about?
Then a Jag, right? Because the Jag's not so bad.
NBC's given us nothing, and they fired Norm's ass. So, you know. Pretty much.
Yeah.
You're talking to the wrong group of people about having a Porsche here.
Right. No, I really don't.
They
I
sent
like
me a
it.
seat cover.
Did they?
Yeah, for my Ford Taurus. I love it. Yeah.
And some Subway tokens.
Yeah.
No, we. I really don't like the Porsche that much. I mean, it's fun. No. Hey, stop it!
You're breaking me up here, pal.
No, I like my Camry. I'm everyday people, and the Porsche. The Porsche to me is just it's too loud because the engine's like right here, so you get in,
Right,
and
right.
Half your body fits in it, so like my left leg is dragging on the pavement as I drive.
You cut a little hole for it.
But I look cool.
Yeah.
So
That's a nice gift to get, though.
Yeah, how about
show's
it?
going very well. You guys have a very physical show. I mean, you
Yeah,
guys are
we're-
always touching, bumping up against each other. You guys like to rub bellies. Every time I see a promo for your show, you guys are rubbing your bellies together. What's that all about?
Yeah,
Because if it gets me a Porsche, I'm doing it.
Okay, come on, I'll give you mine.
All right, here we go.
You're like, no. Okay.
That's not happening, pal.
Yeah, we're pretty much touchy-feely on the set. We grope each other before we start a scene. Like, grab my crotch, it'll make the scene go much better. Okay, great. Did you say this line now, like that? And then we do it.
You do that, huh?
Yeah.
That's acceptable because there's so much fear of the sexual harassment. You got to be so careful. And we have had seminars here at NBC. The idea that you can just grab people's breasts.
Did you have that seminar?
I'm not touching anybody's boobs. I'm not doing that.
No, but did you have the
we had this. We all had to go.
Yeah, so did we. And we were sitting there after the guy's like, it's very serious, don't make any jokes. And like every 5 seconds we're like making jokes. And after the whole thing was over, I walked out with my pants on my ankles and I said, "Great seminar." And I just walked to my car.
like that, yeah.
I did. My ass was hanging out.
Okay. This is only your third visit to New York City, is that right?
Yes, my third visit.
You like it here? I mean, you getting used to it?
It's all right. I wasn't used to the alley, not having alleys. I didn't know the garbage is on the street and the rats are like everywhere. But it's a nice place to visit.
Right.
But one of the incidents I had this. You'll like the story. I had a hooker come up to me when.
Yeah, just tell this one to Norm. Norm suddenly woke up. Yeah.
So I had this hooker come up to me. No, I had been drinking out with some friends, and they dropped me off at the hotel, and I walked, to the hotel, and this hooker just wrapped in newspapers in this skirt. I'm a little tipsy, and she comes up to me. She's like,
The hooker
"Hey."
was wrapped in newspaper?
Yeah, that's high fashion for hookers.
I've never heard of that before. You sure that was a hooker and not a newsboy? You said you'd had a few drinks.
It was dark.
This hooker wearing a cap saying "extra, extra" starts rubbing up against me.
Yeah. So, anyways, it was a woman, and she comes
I like
up
how
to
Norm
me.
and I immediately are like, "What? That doesn't sound right for a hooker." Like, what are we talking about?
Okay, it wasn't newspapers. She had like a Chanel dress on. All right. And I come up, bing. And she comes up and she starts groping me, and she's like, "Come on, babe." It was just, for 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, I gotta go, And she's like, starts groping me and everything. I go in, I'm like, whatever. I go in and I go to the front desk, and I'm like, any messages? And I walk back to the elevator, and she's through the glass going. And I'm like.
Betty Bye time.
But I called my brother later the next day, and I tell him, she's like, she was trying to get your money, you know, because when I go out, all I bring is my license.
No, hookers don't want your money.
No. No.
What are you talking about?
No, but I mean, she, you know, pickpocket and all that stuff.
Oh,
and that's
steal your
what
money.
She was doing, right, like down in pocket. And
well, that's different.
But whatever, blah blah blah. What a stupid story.
I like it when an interview ends with blah blah blah, whatever. Well, Will and Grace.
Oh, that's true, man. One time my buddy was with a hooker. He was telling me.
Wait a minute, you have a hooker story?
Yeah.
Here we go.
And he said that he phoned me up once. He was in Vegas, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm with this hooker, but I think she ripped me off, man, because she took the money, right? Oh no, yeah. She said something about like I'm gonna go into the bathroom to get a towel to wipe off your balls or something."
Wait a minute! No, you can't! No, wait a minute! You can't! No, you can't! No, you.
That's her.
I can't remember.
What are you doing tonight? I'm glad you can't remember the rest.
All of our stories.
Yeah, you only remembered the crucial sentence. This is a network show. We gotta. This is like going to Salt Lake City tonight. Not tonight. All right. Total meltdown tonight.
I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. Will and Grace is on Tuesdays at 9 on NBC, the same network, by the way, which brought you all of this tonight. What higher endorsement? Sean Hayes. Hey, Sean. We'll be right back.
Hey, you want to do some jokes,
On the
Roseanne?
baseball.
I have Roseanne. I have jokes.
Okay,
Well, we have to take a
No, we're not
break
going to take a
before-
break.
Oh, okay.
fuck the break.
No, we're going to just do jokes.
Sounds good.
And who better than Roseanne?
Well,
I can't think of anyone.
I can't remember any of
Hey,
it.
Roseanne, how's your cyber eye?
It's weird. I had to get an eye replacement, and it's like really
Which eye?
rare. It's this one, and if you look in, you can see that there's like a fucking $6 million man kind of
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
cyborg deal in there.
looks cool.
It is. I mean, I can see, but like sometimes it like starts blinking and it like just goes off on its own, has its own life.
What if you put like a snow globe in there? The joke to read. This is the only show where we actually give jokes.
Okay, what am I
You
doing?
just read it. You can read it to the camera. You can read it first and then see it and then nix it, or you can.
This is a long fucking
It's
joke.
a long joke.
I'll do
I
it
know.
though.
I think it might work.
Harriet Thompson, 91.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read it to the
No,
camera?
you can just tell me.
Finished running the Rock and Roll San Diego Marathon in just over 7 hours, becoming the oldest person to complete a marathon and setting a world record for the fastest time in her age group.
Goodness.
Right? The previous record was set by Mildred. I already fucked
Is it
this up.
Mildred
I gotta
Kendrick?
start all over. The previous record was set by Mildred Kenilworth, who died during mile 1.
Oh, goodness. So she crushed that record.
Is that true?
Yeah, it is their own. Hey, what about this? Kim and Kanye celebrated their baby Northwest's his name's Northwest. His 1-year birthday by throwing a big party. What's that?
It's a her.
Oh, it's a girl. Yeah, Northwest, of course. I should have known by the name.
North, yeah.
Anyway, she had her 1-year birthday, and they threw a big party with jugglers, a bouncy house, and a Ferris wheel. The bad news is that Northwest is a baby, so it doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Well, this is all attitude. You have to say this with attitude. You have to read ahead and use your acting skills. I liked you in She-Devil.
Thank you. A study has found that men are just as likely as women to spread gossip. At least that's what I heard Rick tell Brad, who, by the way, has a crush on Patty.
Oh, does she? Hey, Madonna, your friend, says she's planning to remake the movie Casablanca.
Oh, really?
Yeah, finally, somebody's going to get it right. What about this
Is she
one?
really doing that?
Yeah, apparently.
Here's a really easy way to figure out if you're talking too many meds. Here's a really easy way to figure out if you're taking too many meds. You refer to your medication as meds.
Oh, yeah. You have 2.5
See, it does
meds.
say talking, though.
Oh, Christ, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
You didn't make a mistake. The only thing certain in life are death, taxes, and getting caught whacking off in a Target dressing room.
Are these your tips?
I've learned that the hard way. Here's one. It's about your friend.
Hey, you're not going to believe this, but Bill Maher is giving away the solution to all our problems for free. He is, isn't he?
Yeah. I like Bill Maher when all his problems are just his problems. So he's like, why are there kids around all the time, and why can't we smoke? What about whores? It's all just his stuff he wants. You know, cat ladies, they're so crazy, they're always thought to be crazy. You know what's even crazier? Snake ladies.
Oh, yeah.
They have
Absolutely.
Let's give one to Adam Egret. This is always fun.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this.
Workers at a Harvard University library have discovered a book that's
Now,
bound
she
with-
is a judge on Last
Comic Standing. Oh, well
So do
then
your best.
you're gonna really get a kick out of this one. Listen, so workers at a Harvard University library have discovered a book that's bound with human skin.
Ew.
I know,
God
it's disgusting.
almighty.
Anyway, they were able to determine that part of the body the skin came from after the book was grabbed by a sexy librarian and immediately expanded to 3 times its size. You know what I mean? It's like 3 times. 3 times its size. It's like
Maybe
this-
if you didn't start
Does
the,
that
maybe-
mean it was made from a penis?
Yeah, yeah. It's like an
Oh.
erection.
Yeah, that's the funny part.
I get it.
But
Funny,
the
yeah.
premise brings up all kinds of
No, it's worded.
shadows of the Holocaust and
Yeah.
stuff. Good
I don't really
Lord,
see
God.
how it-
When Gwyneth Paltrow says being a movie star is harder than working a 9-to-5 job, apparently she said that, she knows because she spent years clearing heavy debris from demolition sites. Oh no, wait. This just in. Gwyneth Paltrow's never done shit. Here's a nice short joke.
Oh, great. I'm the Ray Allen of my local Applebee's because I'm always nailing 3s. Because I have sex with women who are.
You see what he does?
get that.
You see how he does that thing that new comics do where they do a bad joke and then they try to explain it as a way of saving, you understand?
That is the funny part, though, the tap dancing. Remember when Carson would start
Carson
tap
was the
dancing?
greatest at that, yeah.
At doing the death
God,
joke.
but
I'm not even Carson Palmer of joke reading.
But you did do the back pedal thing.
Yeah, I do a lot of backpedaling.
But here's the thing. I'd see comics do this in clubs, and they would do it, like Letterman, and Carson was the best at doing the saver.
Right.
But you don't do that with your act, because with Carson, someone would write the jokes for him,
Right.
so he would have to save them. But you don't put it in your act and then fucking do a saver every night.
Well, I couldn't wait to see that when he was saving the joke, and
yeah,
then
it's the greatest.
and then they go
Take the
T
mic.
for two, and he
Oh yeah,
tap dancing.
two for two.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I almost wanted him to die, so he would do that. It was so funny.
Oh.
He could die great. Dying great is a real.
Oh, I think that actually died.
No, on stage.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, that's like skill.
Because he did die.
I prefer
I know
that,
he died.
Yeah.
I love watching you. Yeah, it's rare, but when you fail on stage, it's infinitely
hilarious.
funnier to me.
Who?
You.
Like I said, it's rare.
But would you
Yeah,
like to
good.
hear my impression of Johnny Carson phoning 911 when he had his fatal heart attack?
I would.
Okay, you be the 911 operator.
Okay. What, I
Ding,
just say
ding.
hello. Hello, 911.
Yeah, hello?
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, this is Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson from television?
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
hello, Mr. Carson. What can I help you with?
I don't know, I feel like there's a yak on my chest. Political jokes, but this is my idea of a very good political joke.
And I'm reading it?
Yeah, it's about President Obama.
Oh, what is in the hand?
A little negative on this one.
President Obama, in a speech this past week, said that we should solve the bee problem.
The bee problem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, we elected a guy who sympathizes with bees?
Jesus Christ, what have we done?
What's wrong with I don't get that.
I don't get that one at
I
all.
like bees.
That's what I'm saying.
I imagine they're coming.
Here's jokes. Here's a good joke. We always like to read jokes.
Okay.
Would you like to read a joke?
Sure.
Here you go.
You want me to just do it to
Yeah,
camera?
you can do it to camera. You're a good reader.
An 89-year-old Washington man fought off a robber with a golf club. Though, to be fair, the only reason the guy was swinging the golf club was because he mistook the robber for the grim specter of death.
Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious.
What kind of joke is that?
I don't know. That's Adam Egan's going to read
That's
one
not
now.
a joke.
It's sort of not.
Why
Egan,
can't I have a good joke with a good
I'll give you a good
punchline?
one. I'll give you a good one.
Does that make sense to you? You're a golf guy.
It makes some sense.
Is that a tag, though? Because the guy was swinging the club was because he mistook the robber for the grim specter of death.
No, it's not a joke.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get you a joke. Go ahead.
A Pakistani father stoned his daughter to death for marrying a man of her own choosing, which means Pakistan's tourism board is going to have to find a new slogan to replace "Come to Pakistan." 3 whole days without anyone being brutally stoned to death by her own father.
You like that one?
These are NORM MACDONALD.
No, here, this is an actual joke.
That's what I was laughing at.
Mark, this is an actual joke. This is an actual
These are
joke.
Norm jokes.
This is an actual joke.
It's kind of a weird feeling watching the Flintstones lately.
Yeah, it's weird. Watching Sprint
Sure, yeah, now, yeah.
How so?
With their Stone Age drive-in movies and their
Yeah.
caveman bowling, it just seems so dated.
It does in a way. Do you know who Ives and Courier and Ives are?
No.
I don't either.
Really? That's where that's going to end?
Do you know Courier and Ives?
Courier the font?
The font. Hey, a cowboy at a rodeo in Georgia used his lasso to apprehend a gunman. At least this is according to a recent segment of America's hottest new game show. Georgia Police Blotter or episode synopsis from Walker, Texas Ranger.
It's so long.
I know.
Too long. It wasn't beaten out properly. Where did these come from?
Here's one for you. This seems sort of like you.
An Orlando police officer's press conference on curbing gun violence was interrupted by gunshots. Witnesses say the shots were incredibly loud, not as loud as the deafening irony, but still pretty loud.
Hey, All My Children star Matthew Cowles. You ever watch All My Children?
Sure.
Well, All My Children star Matthew Cowles has died at the age of 69.
Oh.
Or has he? What is All My Children called? It's called a
Soap opera?
Soap opera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Soap opera.
Where do you get these jokes?
Some guy.
Research shows the obesity epidemic is primarily affecting lower-income Americans. No lower-income Americans could be reached for comment because they were busy waddling around Six Flags, gnawing on a giant turkey leg, and waiting in line to buy an airbrush Yosemite Sam tank top.
Classist.
Classes and also 3 unsuccessful beats at the end.
I know, right? Well, that's him.
Not quite.
Yeah, that's just me. That's not the
it.
joke. Yeah, we can't blame the joke on that.
Miss Nevada is the new Miss USA. I now must apologize to Miss Delaware. I actually have nothing to do with the final decision, but I will treasure our evening together forever.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, oh, did you hear about John Kerry? This is torn right out of today's.
Oh, yeah, it's today's paper. John Kerry says the latest terrorist threats against America are baloney, quote unquote baloney. Then he went on to shout, "Why don't you pussies put your money where your mouth is?"
He's not.
In quotes.
Not. Here's another of the same. Which do you think is better?
Secretary of State Kerry calls the latest terror threats baloney. On his lunch meat danger scale, that's more dangerous than salami, but not as dangerous as turkey loaf.
Did you ever eat pimento loaf as a boy?
No, I mean, I saw it.
What about this?
I tasted it. How about head cheese? You ever eat it?
Oh, God, yeah. Oh.
I never ate it, but
You know
I
what
saw
it is, huh?
Sure, it's head.
Yeah. Well, they call it cheese, but it's
I don't
not.
know why it's cheese. It's just
not
pieces of
cheese at
head
all.
floating in goop.
Yeah.
Like gelled goop.
And then they said, let's put cheese, because no one will buy a head.
Yeah, but some people.
I mean, this guy will buy a head, but-
I was in Montreal at that restaurant.
Yeah.
Cochon de whatever, something de cochon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
So, like
A pig.
Yeah, the pied de cochon.
Yeah.
Right. They make their own head cheese. And I'm like, really? Why would anyone? I thought that was garbage meat. But no, they're making it right out of the head. You can order a whole pig's head there.
You can?
eat for 2. Only for 2. It says pig's head
Pig's
for 2.
head for 2.
Sorry, did I spit on you?
No.
So you can order the pig's head and just sit there and nibble on it.
Jesus Christ.
But so I ordered the house-made head cheese.
Oh.
And even then, it was hard to get through.
Yeah. I was in Cambodia once. I ate a brain. It was brain.
Really?
Yeah, mine was stupid. Now, what about this joke here?
The world's oldest man, a 111-year-old parapsychologist, has passed away. He now knows for sure what all that stuff he believed in was bullshit.
Oh, shoot, that's depressing.
He now knows for sure that
Like
all that stuff he believed in was bullshit. You really got to know what a parapsychologist is.
I know, that's a weird word, parapsychologist. The world's oldest man, this one says, Alexander Image. Is it the same guy? Passed away at 111?
Yeah.
Is that what your card says?
Same guy, yeah.
Same guy. And the world's youngest man, Declan McAllister, was just born. Oh, wait, correction. The world's youngest man, Fan Wu Chang, was just born. Wait, no, it's Gaston Leclerc. No, Javier Gutierrez. No, it's Taki Yamashita. No, there's, God damn it. No wonder they don't keep track of the youngest man.
Long way to go. That's what we say in the business.
I know. You want to do one last joke?
Yeah.
No, it's a little controversial in these days.
Okay, I'm happy. A list of the world's top 25 amusement parks was released this week, with Disney's Magic Kingdom coming in at number 1. Not making the list, Kyle's Rape Dungeon.
The great Mark Maron proving that rape can be in a joke and get a big laugh.
Nothing to
and be
do with
funny.
this. This was handed to me, you saw it.
No, this is what this guy did. It's a terrible story, but he was a kind of a porn star or something, and he had a lover. Yeah. French Canadian guy, and so what he did is he cut up his. Talking about the computer, he cut up his lover live on screen on the computer, on some sort of webcam, and then he ate the person. He ate the person while he was alive. He feasted on this man's viscera while the throes of death, came crying from his mouth, and this seemed to make this fellow hungrier. And this guy was a real jerk.
Yeah. Did he have anything to drink with the meal? Do you remember?
Well, he drank blood, of course.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Now, this is a thing we do. This is a thing.
He sounds mean.
Oh yeah, he's a bully.
Yeah.
There's a new thing called This Week I Learned.
Oh.
And it's, you don't write the computer, but it's on hashtag This Week I Learned. Everybody writes This Week I Learned.
Okay.
It always seems to be me that learns these things every week.
Yeah.
Which is
So
odd.
Adam Egan, This Week I Learned.
Oh, let's see what I learned this week. This week I learned you can pay your dentist with blowjobs.
Who knew that, right?
What I found out this week.
But you won't feel it because of the Novocaine.
All right, I learned 2 things this week.
That's right. Is that easier?
The other thing I learned this week is
that easier?
Is it easier to give the blowjob when you're not
numb?
Remember when Cosby?
Cosby? Oh,
It puts new meaning when he says, "Open up, open." Keep it open.
To give the blow.
A little wider.
No. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, don't do that.
Sorry for
Rinse.
Here's one for Martin Mulder to read.
Oh,
It's about the president.
Presidential fact.
What?
No, I want to continue to work in this town.
We're not doing that joke. It's ridiculous. Here's one for Adam Egan. Must have for Adam Egan for some reason.
I do a terrible John Travolta impression, but I find the impression gets a lot better when my male masseuse is jerking me off.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that was all alleged, I believe. I don't know about that one.
Give massages.
Huh? You know, they had a big black mass devil worship this week, apparently. But I skipped it because I believe you can be just as close to Satan on a golf course as in some stuffy old satanic church.
It's really what's in your heart.
That's exactly what. You don't want to do anything but I'm trying to get you one that doesn't hurt people. So here's one. Here's one, Mr. Mull.
Okay.
Mr. Mull, it sounds weird.
Some biblical scholars now believe that Jesus Christ was married. They also believe he had the world's worst bachelor party.
That would not have been a good one.
Terrible.
Not a good one. No, what about this joke?
Okay. I love it. A Chinese man spent 10 years developing a suitcase that doubles as a motorized scooter. There's no word on whether he had any particular hopes or dreams.
Movie fans are now
See, that comes back to, that's right in there with, I know how you feel, we lost our trunk.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I should get it. God, I wish I got that. Maybe you could write me a letter or something. Explain it. I need a map for that joke. I think it was when I heard it was so young and it bothered me for so long.
Yeah.
But you laughed as soon as I said it.
Yeah.
Movie fans are now celebrating the 30th anniversary of Ghostbusters and are demanding a Ghostbusters 3, at least according to a homeless dude on my block who looks suspiciously like Ernie Hudson.
Jesus.
Remember Harold Ramis?
Yeah, a dear friend of mine.
I did, was he?
Yeah, he lived right next door to me.
I love that guy.
Yeah, poor dear departed Harold.
I went to, because when I was young, those guys, tell that story. And you go, I don't know, what? It involves his mother or something, and I'm like, you can't tell another person?
Literally
tell
never.
that story.
Just like an inch below. Show that scar. You show that scar.
This is where I smashed my
I was wondering about that. I thought it was like a Penn Jillette thing, like where he paints his little fingernail red.
Oh, to mean what?
I don't know. Probably just to distract your viewer or sleight of hand, something.
He puts you down. And
That's black as can be, that nail.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. But orange is the new black. But not in my apartment building. Kevin is the new black. But he puts you down, Penn Jillette puts you down. It all comes back to that trunk joke.
Sure does.
Wow. Hey, what about this? As an Alabama youth ministry group is under fire after putting up a billboard that quotes Adolf Hitler. To be fair, they did pick his most inspirational quote.
I heard he was a mean drunk.
This guy's a Holocaust denier.
Oh, my God.
That's by itself. We got jokes written on cards. Do you want to read them? How's your reading?
I read well.
You read well? Well, read this
Why have you got that?
Huh? Just to read.
Just to fill in.
Whenever we have great comedians on the show.
What the hell is that joke now? I can't remember that.
Say the punchline again.
On Thursday, he reached the parking lot.
But Monday, he left
And Monday morning.
He left the building.
Monday morning.
He was allowed out of the hospital.
He walked out of the, no. What the hell? Was that funny not to remember the joke?
Yeah.
And
thank God that guy that stole it from you remembers it.
Gee whiz.
Or it'd be lost to history.
I can't remember the setup.
Well, here,
that's funny when the punch and you forget the setup.
Yeah, that
happens a lot now.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I got to ask Roxanne. My wife remembers everything.
She got a good memory, Roxanne?
If I called her now, she'd come up with it.
Yeah. Well, I thought she'd be here.
Monday morning. He was.
Thought you had a stroke for a second.
He was in the hospital. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want to find out.
Why did they give you those?
No. These are just whenever we have a great comedian on.
Oh.
We.
Not yet.
Oh, of course. One of the greatest that ever walked the planet is sitting right to my immediate right.
The planet.
Let me see here. What about? I don't know. Here's a joke about an old guy. This is actually the premise of this is true. The world's oldest man died yesterday.
Yeah.
So what do you think of this joke?
Man had died. Cause of death, everybody yelled surprise. Oh,
you don't read it to yourself.
That's also got a Japanese ending where they yelled supplies. What does he do in the army? Supplies. He do supplies.
Hey, how about this? This is a joke, but you got to read it out loud without reading ahead.
I spent the last 2 weeks at Disneyland. It was so much fun. The next time I'm taking my wife and kids. Worst thing I've ever read. Piece of garbage. The next time, I'll take my wife and kids.
It doesn't really make much sense.
That's a rhythm joke. That's a young man. I had such a good time. I got up this morning at the crack of my back, stuffed up the crack, went back to bed. Take my wife, please.
That sounds like Henry Youngman, but you didn't like him.
Nobody liked him.
But you can do an impression.
He hated me, too. He hated everybody.
Yeah.
I remember sitting at the Friars once. I'm with him and a lovely table of people, and he says, give up the goddamn jokes. Go back to your impressions. Do your impressions.
Jeez.
Don't do any jokes. Leave that for the pros.
Whoa.
I'm wearing one.
Do the jokes. Hey, World Cup. You watch the World Cup?
Oh, I'm wearing one. I'm king here. In World Cup soccer, Mexico defeated Cameroon 1-0, or as it's known in soccer, a blowout.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, very low-scoring games. You know.
Who wrote these? The Enemy? Can't find a joke we like here.
Do you know who Jonah Hill is?
Huh?
Do you know who Jonah Hill is?
Yeah, the actor, the little fat kid.
Yeah. How about this for a joke?
He's a friend of Tatum O'Neal.
Good God, you're now Channing.
Jonah Hill says his heart is broken over the fact he was caught on camera calling a photographer a gay slur. And speaking of things that are broken, Jonah Hill's chair. A nice statement.
Yeah, it's more of a comment.
Yeah. A gay slur.
Yeah.
How do you slur a gay?
Yeah, I know, right?
They got enough trouble.
Good God, they slur each other all the
How
time,
about a
don't
gay
they?
goy?
A gay goy.
Yeah.
It's like this character. He's a Holocaust denier.
Queer.
Not sure.
Yeah.
How to bar mitzvah?
A query.
Yeah, queer.
I'll ask you a query.
I get it.
How do you talk to a gay guy? You ask him a query.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I made up a little joke.
Did you see that?
Huh?
With Stephen Merchant, and this is the section of the show where we do jokes, because a lot of the people we get on, they don't have natural wit like you.
That was a compliment until you started smirking and giggling.
No, it was a compliment. It was a compliment. I just sometimes I can't think of the next thing to say.
Sure. Go on, you surprised me.
I don't know why, but a lot of times I'll talk, and halfway through the sentence I think something will fucking come.
Sure.
And then sometimes it doesn't.
Can I ask you a serious question? Because I admire you greatly as a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
How do you work your stand-up comedy? Do you go up there and just ad-lib until something makes sense, like you've just said, until something hits? I don't mean this. I'm not being facetious.
Oh,
I'm
you mean
genuinely
you actually
intrigued.
really want to
Or do
know?
you work it out before? I'm always
I have I have a fantastic punchline.
Oh, you think of a punchline, as it were, and then
I
you
think
can
of
work
a
to it.
great punchline, and then I just wander around because I used to do it by rote. Like I would that fellow there booked me on Letterman, and then you had to do 5 minutes, so they had to be word for word.
Yeah.
But I'm not a good enough comic actor to pretend it's my first time saying it. So instead, I just started yapping. And then I would think, out of like desperation, you're funny, kind of, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because people are looking at you.
Yeah, sure.
And then you'd say, just think of little jokes, knowing the giant joke is coming.
Which you've already worked out.
Yeah, that's there.
Okay,
You know what
that's in the can.
I'm just circling it like the satellite, the moon is circling this whirling cinder we call Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a joke. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you can just
I read
that.
it?
Yeah, you can read it right into the camera. That tree right there is.
I had an uncle, mean guy. He was a prize fighter. He once broke both his hands in a fight against a washer-dryer that he got on The Price is Right.
What? Why the Price is Right?
He was a prize fighter and he won it on The Price is Right. He won the prize.
A prize fighter.
Yeah, and he won the prize and then he had a fight against it, which was washer-dryer.
God damn, there's more
Let me
layers.
explain why
there.
that's funny.
Fucking MC Etcher, right? Here's one. What's that joke say?
Wait, where?
I like that as a put down in a club. When did you come out with that? Did MC Etcher come up with that?
Here's the fuck is his name?
Adam Egret.
Adam Egret.
When I was it's Egret. When I was a
Don't ignore him.
what happened?
He's looking at you.
Oh, hey, I don't know if you knew this, but when I was a child, my parents told me my uncle was sleeping with the fishes, which at the time I assumed meant he bought a waterbed. Then I found out he had been killed and his body buried at sea.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God Almighty.
Is that in parentheses?
My father, this is all about relatives. My father was recently diagnosed with shingles, which is a terrible sickness that usually only affects roofs.
All right. Yeah.
But I tell you what does hurt the elderly. Gypsies, black gypsies.
What?
Yeah, they show up, they go up on your roof, they say, we got lots of work to do on the roof. Roof's no good. Old lady says, all right. How long will it be? I don't know. They get up there and they eat their little sandwiches, the crust is cut off and it's in a triangle with a toothpick in there and yellow cellophane and red cellophane.
Have you got the big punchline you're working towards? Or?
I think Black Gypsies was the punchline.
Hotel Rwanda. You remember that?
Geez,
you remember that movie?
Yeah.
Well, there's a thing about Hotel Rwanda.
I've noticed that Hotel Rwanda has a great score on Rotten Tomatoes, but their Yelp reviews are terrible.
Growing up, I had a dog with an eating disorder. He wouldn't eat any of my homework. I'd like to take this moment to say I endorse podiums. That's a product I can stand behind. No, but I will tell you this. I one time worked for Otis Elevator. I don't know if you know who they are.
Who?
Otis Elevators. They make elevators.
Okay.
It's a company. And they wanted me to come up with a slogan. I thought I had a great one. Otis Elevators, they never let you down. But wait, what's this say? I don't want to give you bad ones. Oh, this is a pretty good one. I don't know if this is a British expression or not at the end of there. You can peruse through it. Peruse means read fast.
I feel like I'm going to offend someone. I don't understand this.
No. Oh, you don't understand it.
I don't understand the joke.
It's not insulting to any minorities or anything like that.
You sure?
Yes, I'm absolutely certain.
Who knows at this point? I don't understand why LA is struggling to provide better public transportation when my neighbor Rich offers free moustache rides every night.
That's not right.
I don't understand.
That's a heterosexual man. He has a mustache.
Right.
And he's inviting ladies to
sit on his
ride
face.
on. Okay.
No,
A moustache ride? Is that what it is?
yeah, free mustache rides.
Yeah. So guys will wear T-shirts. It's like free mustache rides.
I wonder why that never made it across the pond. I wonder why that's not a thing there. It's like it got to customs and then, no, we're not. That's not going to work for us.
God damn! You imagine how fucking hard you could destroy with that joke?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
A young Zika mosquito.
Oh God, topical.
Torn from today's headlines. Went out flying for the first time in his life. When it came back, his father asked, "How was it out there? How'd you feel?" The young Zika mosquito replied, "It was great, Daddy. Everyone was clapping for me."
Ah.
The father replied, "No one was clapping hands for you. Why, everyone wants to kill you. The more they clapped, the more chances that you were going to die." Lesson. In life, not all the people who celebrate you are well-wishers.
Oh, well, that's turned into a little philosophical lesson, didn't it? And I felt like that was an age-old mosquito parable that if someone's inserted Zika into to make it seem like this show is up to date.
I agree with you. Here's an interesting one. Adam Egret, who is, by the way, I'll just remind you, he's over here. That's him. Yeah. It's a joke, an Adam Egret joke.
How do you say the name?
Adam Egret.
Egret. Spelt differently.
Like the bird.
That's Egret.
Do you know what Adam Egret has in common with a guitar player?
Adam Egret has in common with a guitar player. No, I don't know.
They both love fingering minors.
Now, okay, come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Okay.
Well, now, I know you're a political fella, but you
Very
have
much
no
so.
dog in the hunt in this race. But you don't know, so you just know what you hear.
What?
Like endorsements. You'll listen to endorsements. It'll all become
It's so
clear.
complicated, this. Hillary has the support of the Orlando terrorist
Hillary has the
dad.
support of the Orlando terrorist dad has come out in favor of Hillary.
Trump has the support of white
White
supremacist groups.
supremacists, David Duke comes out in favor.
I
of
can't
Trump.
decide who I like best until the Zika virus weighs in.
What?
All these bad people are endorsing both.
A lot of Zika virus jokes. It's very much clearly a hot potato topic on Norm's writing stuff.
I don't know what that means. No, don't read it. It's there the whole time, man.
Playboy magazine has done away with the nude photo layouts altogether. In other words, they've eliminated ladies in the altogether.
Oh man!
That's a sort of radio DJ joke, I feel.
The way you,
know what I mean? We have to
your
deliver
voice,
with that,
yeah,
right?
delivered it.
In other words,
amazing.
they've eliminated ladies in the altogether. Altogether. Here's Taylor Swift.
Hey, by the way, I've noticed the term adult toy always refers to something you can shove up your asshole and never like a big race car, like for a grown-up.
Another good observation.
Yeah. I could sell that to Myron Stanley.
Can we rip all these from
When
Steve
I
Allen's?
die, I want to be cremated, and my ashes spread eagle and fucked hard like a fucking real tramp. Wow, come on, man. Why did you make me say that?
Wow.
Jesus Christ. You see, somebody writes that. It's not me. It's just some fucker over there in the next room.
Yeah.
Then I say it like a goddamn robot, and then people think I thought of it. But I'm clearly, I can't even type.
Yeah.
You ever read a book? Oh, you read that communist thing?
Yeah, I read the Marxist Manifesto.
Who was the better man?
Okay.
Dr. Martin Luther King? Stalin.
Finally, these are the big questions. Well, I don't want to jump to any conclusions. Again, I don't want to be sued by the estates of either. But I'm going to go for MLK.
You know history.
I know history.
And I know you're very good friends with David Irving. the author, who he reads constantly.
Yeah, I'm not friends with David Irving.
Do you know that he, though, is a revisionist?
Oh, you're a revisionist?
Well, he's a denier, Holocaust denier. But he's never read David Irving because he said he's too smart. And I tell him, well, David Irving would be your biggest ally, you know what I mean, instead of these morons. You knew David Irving instantly when I said it, as if you're his best friend. But you've studied Irving?
I've not studied Irving, no. But I'm aware of who he is.
Yeah. Well, I can tell a joke.
Go for it.
Yeah,
This
please
is
do,
what we're
please.
looking for.
Yeah.
There was a little boy in school named Dirty Johnny. Now, he's not dirty in this joke. But he'd always be a hellion in class, and the teacher didn't think much of him. So the teacher has a project, or not a project, but an in-class thing. How'd that go again? She says, now, this is what you're going to do here, class. I want you to stand up. I want you to stand up and tell the class a story from your life. And then afterwards say the moral to that story. So a girl puts up her hand. Yes, Becky, what's your story? So Becky stands up. She goes, my dad works for the hatchery here in town. And what happens was he got about 15 eggs. And he put them all in one basket, all in the same basket. So he put all his eggs in one basket. And he put it on the horse and buggy and drove back home. And by God, Becky says, the bouncing and all the eggs broke. Well, that's a good story, the teacher says, but what would the moral be to that? Becky says, well, the moral is, don't put all your eggs into one basket. But goddamn, says the teacher, that's a good one. Anybody else? Marjorie puts up her hand. Marjorie, what's your story? She says, well, my dad works for the hatchery, as all of us. Thank God for the hatchery. She says that we'd all be lost. But anyways, my dad knows that eggs become chickens. And so he was counting his chickens, and he added in the eggs, you see. And then he put them on a horse and buggy to go to town, and they all broke. Well, what's the lesson to that? The teacher says she can't understand. And she says, well, don't count your chickens before they hatch out of an egg. Mm-hmm. So the teacher says, that's a great one, too. Anybody else? Well, wouldn't you know, Dirty Johnny has his hand up. So the teacher's like, holy God, I don't want it. But on the other hand, I made an oath to every child, should I suppose I gotta. All right, Dirty Johnny, what do you have to say? Johnny stands up. The story's about my Uncle Terry. He never worked at the hatchery on account he was in Vietnam. And he got disability. He don't even like people who work at the hatchery. But the story happened far from these shores, in a little town called Da Nang. Terry was not well liked. His whole troop left him, abandoned. And he woke up in the weeds, and all they left him with was 3 bottles of Jack Daniels, some weapons. Terry stood up and downed 1 bottle right away. Said, if I'm going out, I'm going out. He took his Balishnikov and a couple of Glocks and his 2 bottles, and away he went. He found a town. And he didn't know if it was Charlie or if it was one he was sent to protect. But all he knew was he had hate in his gut. So he started firing. And he fired the Kalashnikov with an arcing kind of, like a farmer would with hay, with a scythe. And sure enough, the men fell like hay before him. And then the women, and by God, I'm ashamed to say it, but then the children. And finally, all was left was Uncle Terry standing in the mud and the blood and the glory. And he touched his pants, and it was wet, and he said he was ashamed. He felt shame, Uncle Terry, for he'd pissed himself. Well, he touched it again. It was not urine at all, but ejaculate. And Uncle Terry felt pride where shame once was. And the teacher's like, good Christ, what kind of a story is that? what the hell is the moral to that? Oh, well, he says, when Uncle Terry's been drinking, you don't fuck with him. Now, especially if you work at the hatchery. Listen, it's been great to have you. I didn't want to end on such a long joke, but I realized once.
So it was laying down on top of her.
Now, we have some jokes, some of them written by, some of them written by the great George Miller. But would you like to read a joke? This is not a George Miller joke, though. It's just a joke.
Read it aloud?
Yeah.
Scientists have discovered a vegan spider in South Africa that will not eat ants.
Oh.
It refuses to eat ants, even if it's starving, but it will eat tofu shaped like ants.
Oh.
It's good. That's good.
Should we let Adam Egan read a joke?
Well, I'd like to see him do something before I leave.
He's going to read a joke.
Researchers in Bermuda believe they may have finally solved part of the mystery surrounding Amelia Earhart's disappearance. She was a bad pilot.
I don't know. Yeah. It's not my fault.
Bermuda. She didn't go down anywhere near Bermuda.
Do your goddamn research, Egan. Now, what about this one? Oh, here's a great joke. Dave, this is a perfect Dave Letterman joke. Well, you got to say it louder than that.
I'm because of what just happened, I've decided to pre-read.
A moment of silence after that joke? No, I mean, it was 150 years ago. We can look back and laugh at it now.
The Deer Hunter is a terrific movie unless you shelled out $3 to see some actual deer hunting. This is reminiscent of your Weekend Update stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now, remember you had the snowstorm and you did the show without the audience?
Yes.
And it seemed like you really enjoyed that.
Yes, it was fun.
Would you ever consider doing that again?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I mean, it's what we're doing here, more or less.
Yeah.
Now, I know you've done this show in both versions. Which do you prefer, with or without?
Oh, without.
Without, you like that better?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have the range of that you do.
No.
See, what makes it?
No.
There's only been two talk show hosts with this deep layer. You and Johnny Carson.
No.
And it'd be black. Hey, Dave, say what you will about Elon Musk, but with his new plan to bring people to Mars, nobody is a more creative serial killer. Hey, you know the funniest part of doing an office conga line? When you look back and realize you're doing it alone and you're not in an office, you're in a psychiatric hospital.
How many years did you do Update?
Here's a George Miller joke.
How many years did you do Update?
I want to say 15. What's that one say?
Oh, here you go. Yeah. I heard that when Beethoven was 16, he wrote his first symphony. This is the kind of guy who makes you realize that what an utter sham your life has been. When I was 16, I was in a McDonald's saying, "You want lids on these?"
Now, what a perfect choice, huh?
Yep.
I mean, maybe the idea is generic, but the word choices.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Oh, here's one for you.
Oh, great.
It's a George Miller joke.
I went to one of these fancy restaurants. Boy, they really specialize with all these fancy waiters. They have butter
They
waiter
specialize.
who gives you
They
butter.
specialize. The waiters, they specialize.
That's right.
I don't think they're fancy. I think they specialize. You have the butter waiter, he brings out the butter.
Yeah.
You have the water waiter, brings out the water.
Yeah.
You have the what is
The
it?
head waiter.
Coffee waiter, yeah.
Yeah. And then what else?
And then
The head waiter.
Now, they're very specialized at these places. This is not a George Miller joke, but it's more of just a whimsical observation. A surname you don't hear much anymore, Flintstone.
I was the George Miller joke that. I remember the first time I saw George Miller on stage, and he was talking about how he was in school. He wasn't very
Favorite George Miller joke. I played a great club here in the city. Catch a Rising Star. Boy, that's a good club. But across the street, they have a tough club. Have you been there? Snub a bombing has been. But this is my favorite one of all time. This is a favorite joke of George Miller's. His sex life.
Oh God. Here's something you should never say in bed. That ought to hold you for a while, Gertrude.
All right, we'd like to thank David Letterman for being on the show.
Is it
would be great as you?
He'd be great as
who would you?
He'd be
cast,
great at anybody, right?
Who would you cast as other members in your
He
life?
could play Dunga Den, huh?
Who would you cast as Cuss?
Cuss? I don't know. Joe Pesci sounds like a good.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Very good idea.
He's from the Bronx. Cuss from the Bronx.
You want to read some jokes, Mike? We read jokes on this show off blue cards.
Go for it.
All right, you want me to do the first one then?
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be rich, Mike, but it turns out there really isn't that much of a call for radish cider.
Radish cider? What's radish cider, motherfucker?
That's a thing that someone made up. Now, will you read one?
Okay. Researchers have discovered that the cockroaches have personalities.
Huh.
Not great ones, mind you.
Oh, not good ones, yeah, that makes
How
sense.
you know?
Well, hey, why is taking no pleasure in things I used to enjoy a sign of depression? Maybe I'm just finally sick of crayon.
Say it again?
It's a long joke. Hey, why did Mike Tyson, this is a joke about you. Why did Mike Tyson break up with his girlfriend?
Which one?
At first, he thought she was irresistible. But then they started having irreconcilable differences.
That's just whack.
It's about your ear, man. What do you call a gay boxer?
It's about somebody else's ear.
What do you call a gay boxer?
Huh?
What do you call a gay boxer?
Norm MacDonald.
No. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. No, that was funny. No, listen.
Come on, no.
Hey, what about read that one? Read that one.
Sherry Shepherd is worried her ex-husband will release nude photos of her. So am I. I'm not worried. Sherry Shepherd is fine.
She's a fine woman. I don't know.
Fine, sexy,
I don't know who wrote that
devilish,
joke.
ravaged black woman that I live.
Yeah, you like that?
I need meat to ski, baby.
I got a joke for here. We should let Adam Eager write a joke, right?
Write
a joke.
Read a joke.
Oh, yeah, I'll read a joke.
Oh, here's a good joke for Adam Egget. Do you like when Adam Egget reads a joke, Mike? Mm-hmm. Do you like when Adam Egget reads a joke?
Are you capable of reading that?
I mean, we'll see. We're all going to find out together, right?
Absolutely.
Well, apparently the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 phones are spontaneously catching on fire. When you run screaming, they also eat with roaming charges.
Okay.
I never witnessed that.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Okay, listen, this is the last joke.
I want to read the last joke.
You're going to read it, and you see, you don't, we as white people can say that, but you can say the real thing.
Okay, good.
You know what the real thing is, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of words that start with that letter. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear this joke.
Researchers in Russia say that the dolphins have a distant spoken language of their own.
You're saying that dolphins have a distinct language all their own?
Yes.
Huh.
What's the solution? What's the solution that they use the N-word? Ooh, that they use the N-word constantly.
No, what word do they use?
Nigga word, N-word.
Oh, yeah. What'd you call it?
Dolphins?
The what word?
Nigga. Nigga, ninja.
Word, yeah.
Say, I want to hear you say the word.
I don't want to say it because then it'll be on tape forever. I say it in my private life many times.
Say it, hunky. Say it, hunky. Say nigga, hunky. Fucking say it, hunky.
Listen, am I wrong or am I imagining that?
No, say nigga, hunky. Say it, hunky. Come on, cracker.
Mike, I have to ask you a question.
Say it.
I can't say it. Let him make him say it. Mike, make Adam Egan say it, Mike. God damn. These crazy fists are like inches from my face.
I'm sorry.
It's Mike
I'm just
Tyson.
playing, guys. I'm just playing.
I know, but you're
This is
playing
Hollywood
with
shit. This
you're
Hollywood.
playing with your registered weapons of your
It's
fists.
Hollywood. I'm playing. Come on, playing, man.
He's playing.
This is what I think I saw in Arsenio. You tell me if I'm wrong.
What?
It was you. It was Sugar Ray Leonard, and then the great Muhammad Ali came out. Arsenio Hall asked Muhammad Ali, "What nickname would you give me?" And Muhammad Ali said, I remember him saying this, and Arsenio told me he did say this, that he gave Arsenio a nickname on the show that I can't say.
What was it?
Well, you can say it, but I can't.
Is it in? If that's his nickname, you'd be
That's what
you
I
look like
heard.
George Bush just a little bit. The pop, look, a little George.
I
Come
can
on,
see
serious,
it.
man.
No,
Can you
yeah,
see
yeah.
it?
What's
Can
wrong
you
with
see
it?
it?
A little bit.
Don't kiss ass. Can you see it for real? No, man.
What, you don't like George Bush?
No, George Bush is great.
Come on, man. He's a great man.
Yeah, but you're not.
No, I'm not.
I thought Dave.
Yes, up. What was the joke?
Orlando Cruz.
What do you call a gay guy? You said me. But it was Orlando Cruz was the joke. But it's not really a joke because he's out of the closet.
No, he's a great fighter, too.
Incredible fighter. Now, when you go in, we're back for the entire hour with Bobby Lee, and it's going swimmingly so far, I think. Tell you that?
I get it.
Yeah. Hey, we got some jokes.
All right,
but that's all right.
But you know, are these street jokes?
No.
So you wrote them?
They're not. Someone wrote them.
Some of them wrote that you know.
Yeah, some people in this room.
Okay, cool.
Some people in this
Thank
room.
you.
I don't want to say who because in case the joke doesn't work.
Okay, all right. So
But that's a strong joke. You can just read it. You don't have to read ahead if you don't want. There's nothing going to.
No, I'll just read it then.
Yeah.
When you're single trying to attract a partner, it's important to project the qualities you desire, which I understand, but boy, oh boy, have I had to suck a lot of dick lately.
That's sort of like a Bobby Lee joke.
It was a lot like a Bobby Lee.
All right. What about this one? This is for you.
Yesterday I had a picture framed. Now it's doing time upstate for armed robbery.
Oh my God.
I like that one. That was a good one.
Here's one for Bobby Lee.
I don't want to know no more dicks.
No, sir.
Do
you diet sometimes?
I know, but do you
go on diets and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, so this is sort of a diet joke a little bit.
I'm so sorry.
No,
Boy, was it hot outside today. I went out to buy a California Pizza Kitchen signature, pepperoni frozen flatbread, and by the time I got home, it was perfectly cooked and entirely eaten. 100% true.
Oh, you ate it. See, I love
Wait,
how he
stop.
laughs. I love how he laughs. It's just weird, right? Some of them are odd. I'm not going to lie to you.
This is a joke.
Well, some of them.
But this is a joke.
I think technically.
Like an observational joke?
I think technically. I need to have glasses in order to see my family. Specifically, 2 glasses of scotch. See, I take the hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take the bad.
How do you do the next one?
I'll be on fucking Death Squad with some of these. Here's one.
Okay.
For Adam Egan, who did comedy. Give me a card for a second.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that Adam Egan did comedy for a while?
You did?
Very briefly.
But you performed?
Very
Open
briefly.
mics? In LA or in Phoenix?
Arizona.
In Arizona,
yeah.
he was famous for thrusting out his cock, like he'd stand at the mic and he'd push forward, so his.
It was a nervous, but
he has a hell of a hog, yeah, right? Yeah. People say that.
Yeah.
You have a big dick? No, people said you have a big dick?
Yeah, I guess.
That's, would you say no next time?
No.
Read that.
All right. I saw my little nephew recently, and he was bothering me with a lot of questions. One he says to me is, where do you think would be the worst place to get a bug bite? So I thought about it. I answered, maybe the eye. What's your answer? And he said, Brazil.
Zika.
Zika.
Torn from today's headline. What about this one? This is a short one, fast one.
Okay. I signed up for my company's 401k.
401k.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I fucked it up.
No.
Don't give me a line reading.
I
me a line rating.
didn't know what 401k was, so I thought.
I mean, you give me a line rating, then you touch me. That's
you're very soft.
I know.
People say that? Do your lovers tell you
I'm fucking
that?
soft as fuck.
How soft you are?
Can you caress?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Is that moisturized?
No, it's natural.
Just natural.
He's soft.
I'll read it again?
Sure.
I signed up for my company's 401k, but I don't think I can run that far.
It is a long way. Wait, I got to get one that's going to make Bobby happy. I don't like when he scowls after that. I grew up poor, man. My mom used to cut my hair with a bowl. Did you ever see where they used to do that?
Yeah.
Which was bad enough. But then came dinner, and it was, she served a bowl of hair. That was him. Okay. You ever hear of steampunk?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, there's a joke for you.
I wouldn't call myself a fan of steampunk, but I will say it's the healthiest way to prepare punk.
I'd like to take a moment to address all the men listening. No, I should do this in the camera. No means no. And bacalao means cod.
What?
I guess it's a type of fish or something.
Oh.
I don't know.
Bacalao.
If I was grading constellations, well, will you laugh if he does one? Okay. I'm going to give you a good one.
Okay. If I were grading constellations, my review and description for Orion's Belt would be just 3 stars.
This is a thing we get once in a while. We ask for letters from people that have problems, and it's actually called Dear Bobby. So this one says, Dear Bobby, I am in love with 2 boys and don't know which one to marry. First, there's Andy. Are you thinking about this?
Yeah, that's when you say, I'm listening.
I'm in love with 2 boys and don't know which one to marry.
What is Andy?
First, there's Andy. He's sort of blonde and sells insurance. Mama likes him, which helps a lot. He's very reliable and seems anxious to get married. Then there's Tony. He's dark and sort of gives me the creeps, but they're awfully nice creeps. I don't know which one I like best. In the daytime, I like Andy, but I believe I like Tony better at night. Which one do you think would make the best husband for me? Andy or Tony? Okay, so we're just going to have a talk. Everything was going well until these jokes showed up. You know?
Oh my God. How long is this?
This show?
Yeah.
So how long has it run so far?
I have all day,
so far?
but I just kind of want to know how long it is.
It's over. And why are you here?
I have no idea.
Okay. Time to do some jokes. Have you told Sarah about doing the jokes?
Yeah, we were just discussing
what is it? You just said
we
we're
get
gonna
these jokes, and then I try to give you the best ones. So.
Oh, like we're gonna read
all
jokes.
Of us. Yeah.
Are they old-timey jokes? Are they classics?
No, they're all written by guys in this room. But don't let that. Okay, go ahead.
Where's my tree?
This actually happened. Oh, do you know I asked Chris Elliott about the tree thing?
Oh, yeah, what happened?
He made it up.
No.
What?
Chris Elliott would go, which tree is mine? So we said something because I thought it was an old time.
It must be like a showbiz term.
That's so great.
Made it up. Okay, go ahead.
I'm a gifted but self-taught composer, and my masterpiece is Toccata and Fugue in what I think is D minor.
I don't understand.
You said it so fast.
I did say it fast, and I think some of these words from
this is ripped right from today's headline. Did you know that Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus closed today? Well, there's a joke already written.
And do I read it?
Yeah, to the camera or to Adam.
After 146 years, Ringling Brothers has... After 146 years, Ringling Brothers has shut down. Sad news for circus fans, but great news for employers looking to snap up guys who know how to beat elephants with steel rods.
Oh, Lord.
I suddenly tried to do it like you would do it on the news at SNL.
Ouch.
Steel rods.
I wonder if that really happens. I'm sure it happens. I'm sure that must happen.
Second worst job. Assistant crack whore.
Crack whore 4 times.
I know.
Anyways, white girls who wear big hoop earrings may be guilty of, quote, cultural appropriation. And they risk getting a curse put on them by peeved gypsy fortune tellers.
What's the joke part? That's the setup.
There's a hidden insult, gyp. That people don't.
Gypsy.
That one slipped through the cracks.
That's okay. People don't know.
I know.
Well, once you know, you have to stop using it.
I know. I find it offensive. I'm Jewish.
You're not a gypsy. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, Jews aren't gypsies, but in that way that they're...
that they were both victims of the...
To get gypped?
Yeah.
Got gypped, got Jewed down, got gypped.
Down.
But Jude, you know.
Yeah.
Gyp, you
But
just learned.
Jews are nomads or whatever, like gypsies.
Right.
Not by choice.
Oh, a woman from Denmark I met at a party was telling me how awful she thinks Trump is. So I shot back, yeah, well, you guys have that asshole Hans Christian Andersen.
That's funny.
It's just my patriotism. She wanted old-timey. You can read the old-timey one.
A tip for anyone about to travel on a steam locomotive, don't get on old 97. I just have a bad feeling about it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, here's a funny joke. I think it's pretty funny. This is fucking...
I mean, wouldn't it be fun if we just sat around like we've been doing? Or what is this? Is just a part of your show that you're like, this show needs structure. This is the segment this will be. I think a good job title for Jesus Christ would be Visiting Lecturer. I like that. That's brilliant. Very good. Very good. Whoever wrote that. Brilliant.
Do you have some favorite? Do you watch a lot of stand-up still, or do you have some favorite comics?
I try to. If I'm going to enjoy myself at home, I don't watch comedy because it's stressful. I love murder. I love whodunits. I like thrillers. I love that shit.
Me too.
So, it's a little bit like work, but I want to support my friends. That said, I want to be abreast of what's going on on the scene, because otherwise I become one of those old comedian types.
Right.
But you get desensitized sometimes, like something that brought you so much joy when you were young, and now you're like, oh, that's I see that trick, and you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but then there's a joy to this part of our lives too. It's pretty cool, and being able to understand it, have an ear for the kind of laugh. Like when you walk up stage, you go, yeah, I did well, but they were laughers. They were laughing. They were anything.
Yeah. It's like, no, Lassie's under there. Okay, and then it was, he's holding a Picasso, and then it was Hitler. I don't know what we do.
Wow, we have to. We do
this
jokes.
Went by fast.
Well, they want us to do jokes.
Let's do some jokes. What are we doing, man? Should I do it as a funny character?
Sure.
A new study shows dogs can tell when people are doling out fake praise. So I guess that's the one thing that differentiates my dog from Adam Idget. Who's Adam Idget? Oh.
Just a funny name.
Just a funny name? Okay, all right.
Oh, what about this one?
That's funny. Where you go?
I'll do the next one.
Okay. This as Garth?
No, just do yourself.
You know what they say? Opinions are like assholes. I want to suck them all. Oh, he just.
You want to suck assholes?
He just edited it. See, that's the writer in you.
No, listen, my girlfriend's mad at me right now. Last night when we were having sex, I yelled the name of her ex-boyfriend. Nice fellow.
Oh, I love that. Nice fellow. I always like that old joke of like, yeah, he's a little vain. When he has an orgasm, he yells out his own name.
Oh, that's right.
I always like that one. Or I don't fold. Yeah, the woman says, yeah, I want 10 inches. I don't fold it in half for anybody.
I think First Lady what's her name? Who? I think the First Lady, Melania. Was that
Melania Trump.
Oh, I think the First Lady, Melania Trump, puts up with a lot from her husband. But he's able to get away with it because he's president and he's rich and he has a huge cock.
Come on, let's do it, baby. Let's do it, okay? You never get erection, Mr. Donald Trumpy person. Every time you try to have sex, you never have erection, Mr. Donald President person. Why do you say person twice? Why? Why do you say person twice? Because that's what I call you, Mr. Donald President person. Come on, baby. Come on, let's do it. No, Mr. Donald President person. Yeah, makes me happy. Now that makes me happy. Just that she says person twice makes me very happy.
Adam Idget is him.
Oh, I didn't know that's your last name.
His name is Adam Egget.
Egget.
So
I had no idea you were Adam Egget.
I forget sometimes.
Okay. I'm not saying that your trusty sidekick, Adam Egget, is dumb, but on his contract where it said sign here, he wrote Capricorn. To a Letterman.
That's so dumb.
Good heavens. Oh, dear.
Oh, one story from the book of Hadith reports how the Prophet Muhammad joked with a boy called Abu Umayyah, who was playing with a small sparrow. One day, the Prophet saw the child looking sad, so asked, why do I see Abu Umayyah looking sad? One of the villagers told him, the Nugar sparrow, which he used.
Oh, boy, here we go. What do you think?
One of the greatest.
Canadian.
Yes, indeed, and proud of it. Proud to have him as a lawnsman.
NORM MACDONALD, ladies and gentlemen. What a guy, and certainly his career has not begun to flicker out at all, even though he left us. He's still
really gotten stronger. His legend has.
People love him, and you see him all over the internet. And we're going to show you his appearances, or part of his appearances on this show, and the kind of joke that he would tell. And I'm only paraphrasing. It's the moth who goes in to see a podiatrist.
Yes.
Do you remember that joke?
Sure.
Yeah. And it tells the podiatrist, I got so much trouble. My wife left me. I got no money. The kids are on drugs. What am I going to do? And the podiatrist says, well, yeah, but, that's great. I'm sorry to hear all of that, but I'm a podiatrist. You ought to go see a psychiatrist. What are you doing here? And the moth says, well, your light was on.
That's all. That's all there was to that.
and the foundational reason that I loved Norm from the beginning, my good friend when I first moved to California was George Miller.
Sure.
And all George cared about, jokes. He would write jokes. He didn't want to be on a sitcom. He just wanted to do his jokes and go home. And I thought that George was an acquired, maybe even a peculiar marginal taste in the world of comedy. And once I found out that Norm MacDonald loved George Miller, then I loved Norm MacDonald even more.
I see the similarity between the two guys.
That's right. But
humor on another level.
Humor on another level. And you got the sense sometimes that Norm would tell jokes that he knew would not get laughs, and that made him happy as though they had killed.
So true.
Yeah. Anyway, here, please enjoy once again. And he was on the final show and broke my heart. Norm MacDonald.
Thanks, man.
How did you get your start in? I know you originally were a stand-up comedian, but how did that begin?
Well, I was in Canada, you know, and then, and so a lot of, we don't do much show business in Canada, and then they called me from the States to do the show, you know, Star Search?
Star Search, yeah, Ed McMahon, the Star Search.
Ed McMahon. And so it was the international Star Search. It was a special Star Search.
Because you're Canadian.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
So I was in that, and then I lost. It was horrible.
Oh.
I got the lowest score like ever.
Really?
Yeah. And that's what they told me. And so I was up against guys that were much more international. Like there was one guy, he was from Africa, and he had like a big robe and a hat. And then another guy from Australia, and he had a hat too. And then I just had like a jag and a little tie.
Yeah,
you know?
you needed the hat, sure.
I didn't have a hat. So, and plus all my stuff wasn't funny. That didn't help.
No, that's no. All the hats in the world won't help that.
So I went on. It was really humiliating.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And nobody laughed. Even Ed didn't laugh. I knew I was doing bad.
Ed McMahon wasn't laughing?
That's what he does for a living.
Yeah, more or less, sure.
So, he was taking some time off while I was out there. And he was just glaring at me there. And but he was a good guy. He always makes it dramatic, tries to make it dramatic.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a big moment.
Yeah.
Sure.
So even if it's, you know, everybody knew I was going to lose. But you have to go out with the other guy and with the guys with the hats, and I knew I was going to lose. And then, you know, he goes like, another tough decision for the judges. And that was the only time I heard laughter when I was on stage. And he said, all right, yeah, Canadian champion Norm MacDonald receives 3/4 of a star.
That's not good.
No.
That's not good at all.
I figured it out later that to get 3/4 of a star, 3 guys had to give me 1 star, and then 1 guy gave me none.
And you're getting to be kind of a like a celebrity, like a big deal, aren't you?
Yeah, kind of marginally. I did a celebrity golf tournament.
Is it fun?
It's all right, you know, but it didn't work out very well.
Why not?
Well, the thing is, the idea is you go, and there's 3 regular guys, and then there's the celebrity.
Yeah.
You know? So
it'd be like a guy from the Rotary Club, a guy from the bank, a guy from the Kiwanis Club, and you playing a foursome.
And so I showed up there, and there were 3 guys there. My tee time was like 10:15, and so one of the guys, he says to me, we're just standing there, and the guy says to me, he says, hey, I wonder who our celebrity is.
That's no good.
So, you don't want to, you know, it's hard to identify yourself as a celebrity
Sure,
by others,
yeah.
you know. And so I said it was me, and we golfed. I spent the whole first 9 holes trying to explain who I was to the guy. And plus, there were other guys. They were like celebrity spotting. They were like envious of all the others. So then I was like, "Hey, Scully Mitchell, look at that over there," you know. Or there's Chachi. I was even doing it, you know. And
it's kind of a thrill for you as well.
It was pretty cool to see these guys. And plus, it doesn't help that I'm no good at golf. I stink at golf.
Not
so,
very good.
You know, not only, you know, I'm in the woods all the time trying to find my ball, and they're on the fairway going, "Hey, where the hell's that guy? We don't know who he is," you know.
It sounds like a fun outing, though, all in all.
Yeah, it was fun.
Now, when you go out, generally, I would guess, though, the people usually know who you are when you're walking around New York City, especially. You get recognized all the time?
A little bit. Sometimes, a lot of times I get like, hey, you're that guy from Saturday Night Live. And then I go, yeah. And then they go, that show sucks.
No, see, that's not good. That's no good.
And then I go, yes, thank you very much. sometimes a lot of times, like, because I'm not famous, but one guy will recognize me and everybody else won't. So it'll just make a big, like, hey, and then everyone looks at me, what? And then I go, I'm the guy from the TV. But I want to get famous, that's my big goal.
Really? To
not
be famous?
enough so that I can't walk down the street,
Right.
like you, where your life is hell, but I want to. I'd like to get famous enough so that if I ever had like problems with my liver or something, I could get another one quick. That kind of.
You want to go to the top of the list?
Yeah.
How is your liver? Everything all right there?
Everything. No,
okay, good.
Everything's
good.
fine
Knock
with
on
my
wood.
liver.
Thank
But if
God.
I get famous enough, I'm going to hit the booze.
Yeah. And it's nice to know that you have that as kind of an insurance policy. Yeah. And you're a Canadian, as is Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada.
Is that where you began as a comedian?
Yeah, I did stand-up in Canada, and man, that stinks.
Really?
Oh my God. You ever go on the road and do stand-up?
Yeah, used to do that all the time. Sure.
That stinks, right?
Yeah, it was not. I mean, the travel was grueling.
Yeah. Plus, everyone hates you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need to go on the road for that.
But I remember this one gig I did. It was like I call them a gigs.
Yeah, sure, because you're in showbiz.
Right. So it was in Red Deer, Alberta. You know where that is?
Oh yes.
Well, every other place in the map.
Part of that Red Deer Metroplex up there in Alberta.
Yeah, it was just outside of Red Deer, and
just outside of Red Deer.
It was before I was hot. So I couldn't get Red Deer. So for those of them that didn't understand the first part.
Yeah.
So I was at this gig and it was tough, Like the guy told me before I went on, he said, you got to do the whole hour. I had to do an hour.
Gee, that's grueling.
That's a long
That
time.
really is tough.
And he said, if you don't do the hour, you don't get the check,
Yeah.
because a lot of people had been, leaving before the hour was over. And so I started doing my comedy, and everyone hated my guts. And so like 10 minutes into it, if everyone hates your guts for the first 10 minutes, you're not going to win them over.
It's discouraging.
Yeah, you're not going to have a good other 50 minutes.
No.
So everyone hates me. So then after a whole hour of that, I have to host a joke contest, where I bring people from the audience
A little
up.
talent show kind of thing.
Yeah, and they tell their jokes.
Yeah.
So they go up and they're hostile towards me. Oh my God. So every guy, it would be like he would use me as like the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The guy would be going, okay, they have a mic there in their hands.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Thank you, Norm. Thank you. And what would this be? Would this be a phone? Hello?
Sometimes this isn't a mic. Some of my jokes. But I don't know. So the guy
should have loved that in Canada, for heaven's sakes.
I should have used that. I wasn't that savvy at that point. But so the guy's up there. He's got the mic, and he goes like, he's using me. Everybody, it would be going like, okay, folks, here's the joke. Hey, what's your name again? Norm. There's this fruit, Norm. And they get a big laugh. And so everybody would be abusing me more. Finally, this guy comes up, drunk, and he goes, hey, Norm, and I go, yeah? He goes, well, you want to see my impression of a whale? And I go, yeah, that'd be good, And so he has this beer, so he takes a big swig of beer, and then he like spits it up all over my face and my shirt and everything. I didn't even get it either till much later.
That's too bad.
It's the blow-over.
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's the whale.
And the beer is the
sure.
seawater.
Yeah, exactly.
So now I got stuff dripping over me. I have to give this guy the gift certificate, He won.
Oh, that's a good
people
one,
went crazy. So then I'm depressed. I go in the corner. I'm playing Frogger, I got water. I got beer. It was beer. The beer was playing the water.
Yeah.
What a story, huh? I want to become real famous,
Yeah.
Real, like famous.
Yeah.
I want to be like you, famous.
No, I'm not. Like John Goodman. John Goodman, that's a famous guy.
Yeah, John Goodman. But I'd say you're more famous than John Goodman.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
So I want to get that kind of fame where just, people bug you all the time. And, I'd like maybe a woman show up, figure me for her husband.
Uh-huh.
That kind of thing. That's what I'm looking for.
All right, well, sure.
But I get kind of like...
I think I can make that happen.
I kind of got half fame, like sometimes people, I was taking the airplane there, flying on the airplane, and I get on the airplane, so I got this character beside me, sitting there with me, and he says to me, he says, I really like you on the show there, Fred. He calls me Fred.
Fred.
Yeah. So he recognized me, but he thought my name was Fred. Yeah. So I figured, what the hell, it's a name, Fred, right? And so I go, yeah, thanks a lot. I don't want to go, hey, I'm not Fred,
Yeah.
So I go, yeah, thanks a lot. He goes, yeah, you're good, Fred. Keeps saying it, So I go, thanks, man, thanks, that's good. No, I like you, Fred, he says to me. I go, yeah, okay, I get the idea. So I just keep talking to him. So then this other character comes out of the bathroom. He had to go to the bathroom. And he's walking down the airplane aisle, and he sees me. He says, hey, you're that guy from the show. And I go, yeah. And he goes, what's your name? So I go, it's Fred. It's Fred. I can't.
You don't want to upset the other guy.
Right, I don't want to.
And the rest of you be explaining.
Yeah. So the guy goes, he has a funny look on his face, right? He goes, yeah, what's your last name? So I go, I don't want to say McDonald in case the guy goes, no, it's Norm MacDonald.
Yeah, that's
then
right. It'd be a tip-off for him, sure.
So I go, Fred Kendall. I can say Kendall.
Fred Kendall.
Yeah, I just came out with Kendall. So the guy goes, yeah, that's right, Fred Kendall.
Makes perfect sense now.
Oh, yeah, I had a great holiday, and a Christmas and stuff, and I got lots of good presents.
That's nice.
Actually, I got one present. You ever get a present where there's a guy gives you a present that's a lot better than the one you gave to him?
It's a little embarrassing, yeah.
Yeah.
I do it with Paul all the time.
Yeah? So, the guy gave me this guy, Fred Johnson, he gave me a whole laser disc system.
Wow. That's great.
And I got him one of them chia heads, So I had opened mine first, so I was like, oh, this is great. And then I knew he was going to open his and see the chia head,
Yeah.
So I was thinking fast, I was thinking fast. So as he opened it, I said, yeah, that's not the only thing I got you. He goes, what else? I go, I got you this check here for $500.
Wow.
I wrote that
out. But Fred, if I know Fred Johnson, he'd probably enjoy that chia head, don't you think?
Fred Johnson's a good man.
Yeah. Do you have plans? Norm, we're only a few days into the new year. Do you have plans?
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to see happen? Any resolutions?
I have my resolutions. I always make resolutions.
That's good.
Yeah. And I think that the big mistake people make when they make their resolutions is they overreach, They make resolutions that they can't possibly...
Set their goals too high.
They set their goals too high, yeah. So then they're only setting themselves up for failure.
Yeah.
So what I do is I do the opposite. I set my goals low, knowing that I will reach them.
That's right. And when you do, you check them off.
I check them off.
You feel good about yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had 2 this year. One is I'm going to get a haircut. I know. I'll be able to do that. And the second one is I'm going to watch that TV show, Runaway with the Rich and Famous.
Oh! Those are your resolutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
So I know. My other friend got me once, Steve Corrin, my other friend, he got me a cat once.
Oh, is that a good thing to give somebody, a cat?
That's a horrible thing, because then you got to take care of it for the rest of his life.
That's right. It's a commitment. It's a lifelong commitment.
Yeah. And my cat, I had a horrible thing with it last summer. It had a heart attack.
No.
Yeah, you ever hear of that?
No, I never have.
I never heard of that either. And so I came home one day and the cat was there, and he was like like that, and there was like white stuff coming out of his mouth, and he's like, So I was like freaked out, and so I phoned up, I phoned up 911, It's just for people. It turns out that's just for people.
Yeah, but it's not a bad thing, off the top of your head, that's not a bad thing.
So I even said, what's the one for the cats, what's the number? And then the woman goes, look, get off the phone, we'll call you. So my neighbor, takes me to the animal hospital, and I get there, and it's all people, there's actually hospitals for animals, like emergencies.
Yeah.
And so I go in, I got the cat there, you know, and they go, you know, yes, what's the problem? And I go, look, and it's going, ah. And then it's an emergency. Everybody freaks out, you know. It's like on ER or something. They're like, whoa, the cat, where they take it out, you know.
Jump into
And
action.
everything's like panic and bedlam, you know. And so I just sit down, start reading a magazine there, you know. And a little while later, this guy comes out. He's like a doctor, but not a real doctor.
He's a
you know?
veterinarian.
So he calls me back and he goes, okay, we got to talk, you know. So I go, okay. He goes, like he's breaking bad news to me. He goes, your cat had a heart attack, you know. It's like, oh, what? I never heard of such a thing, you know. I didn't even know they had hearts, you know. I go, that's a bad thing. So anyways, he goes, you can go and see him, you know. And you can go and visit your cat.
That's nice.
So he said, you only can have 20 minutes, you know. There's like a business. So they take you to this room, and it's like a big room, and there's your cat on a gurney. He's all drugged up, you know. And so then you're alone with your cat in the room.
Well, that's a nice thing, don't you think?
Well, after about a minute, you go, I got a life to get back to. You know? My cat.
Oh, my. Welcome back to the old show, buddy.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
What's new in your life? Things going all right?
Well, you know, the things that are new in my life are from the newspapers. I read the newspapers.
That's a good place. It's an excellent source of new material.
Yeah. So every day I'm reading them. A lot of news stories. I read today that Dr. Kevorkian, you know, he killed his 41st patient the day before yesterday. And I don't know, but I think people should start to realize he's not a good doctor, you know, when you think about it. Don't go to this guy. I've killed less people than that. I'm not even a doctor, you know? I'd be a better doctor than him.
Seems like it would be a blot on his record somehow, doesn't it?
And the other big thing I read the newspapers. I also read the magazines, you know?
The periodicals.
Yeah, the periodicals. Yeah. And I was reading, I don't know if you read the cover of Time magazine, but they got the cover this week is a lady saying, I'm gay.
Yeah, that's Ellen DeGeneres, I think, yeah.
But that's got to be a slow news week, a lady saying she's gay. That's a big story.
I guess.
Yeah, and but it's brave of her, though, you know, it's brave. Yeah. It's brave of her.
Takes a great deal of personal courage.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I read just this morning that Richard Simmons now, to take it even further, he now is making a statement that he's really, really, really gay.
That's news.
Yeah.
To me, that ought to be on the cover.
Yeah, he got burned. But the big thing, of course, is also the Hale Bop comic.
Have you seen it?
Haven't seen it.
I'm proud to say I've seen it like 15, 16 times.
You have?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I saw it last night driving home.
You did?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. I should see it, you know, because I didn't know it was going to be around for like a month. I thought a comet goes fast, you know? You know what I mean?
Like a bullet, just
yeah,
ding!
Like, oh, there's the comet, it's gone. Oh, we'll never see it again. But this comet is like real slow. And I was reading in a magazine periodical, as you call it.
Yeah.
I was reading that it was named after Hale and Bop.
Two guys, yeah.
Yeah, there's two guys. There's Hale, right?
Right. And Bop. They discovered it independent of one another.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it wasn't like they were hogging the here. Let me take a look. No, you know. They found it the same night in two different locations. Didn't even know each other.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I know so much less than most people. You know?
That takes a lot of courage to admit that too.
No, I know.
Put you on the cover of Time. I'm dumb.
It's not dumb because I don't know book learning. You know what I mean?
No.
But I know things from the street. You know what I mean? Like, but I.
So anyway, the comet now. Have you not seen it?
I haven't seen it. I don't know where. I know it's in the sky, but I haven't. I went I almost thought I took a plane to see my mother.
Oh, that'd be a great opportunity to see the comet, yeah.
And so we were on the plane, and then the guy comes on, the pilot, he comes on, he goes, "Yes, people of the plane." He didn't say that.
People of the plane.
He said, "Passengers, He says, "Listen, guys, if you look out, if you're on the left side of the aircraft, if you're sitting, you can look out, see the Hale-Bopp comet." And of course, I'm on the right side of the damn plane. So I look out, and I said, all I got is like the wing of the plane, So I get gypped, So then I land, I haven't seen it. And then I go to my not my grandmother, my mother. It's my son's grandmother. I go to my mother's, I'm sorry.
That's right. I can see where you are.
I am
She is a grandmother. She's just not your grandmother.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was with her, and she goes out on her balcony, and she goes, "Oh, Norm, the Hale-Bopp comet is up in the sky." And I go, "Oh man, I'm gonna see that." But I was watching Rhoda. You know Rhoda?
Yeah.
And so I said, "I'll be there in a minute. I'm watching, and then I fell asleep.
Yeah.
And not that it was Rhoda. It wasn't boring show.
No, yeah. But I think, Norm, the comet will be visible for a few more days.
Yeah,
you really
they
ought
say
to
that.
take advantage of it.
Well, now it's weird, the comet, because it's like tainted now because all those guys killed themselves, and now I don't know. You can't look at the comet without thinking about a bunch of dirty ghosts flying around a spaceship,
Well, that's perhaps your own personal struggle with the comet. Do what you can. Were you ever in a cult yourself?
Oh, what?
No, I don't know. Maybe. You never know,
No, I've never been in a cult.
Yeah?
I would never be in a cult. Like, because, like, that cult, my God almighty, like you were saying, they had to castrate themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a thing.
I don't think they had to castrate themselves. I think they had a technician.
Oh.
Like a dental hygienist. They didn't have to do it themselves.
Okay, but they had to get castrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's a thing that's a big thing in your life. You know what I mean?
It's a huge commitment.
Yeah. So you have to really believe, and believe me, I want to ride in a spaceship as much as the next guy, But it'd be fun. Yeah, it'd be great. Everybody likes that.
What you're saying is there's a limit.
Yeah, and plus, these guys are probably up in the spaceship, and they're like, "Good Lord, what were we thinking? We castrated ourselves. Here we are in a spaceship. Maybe there's some nice-looking ladies up there on Pluto."
No dice now.
Yeah, they're castrated. Maybe the aliens are going, "You morons! We on our planet we value testicles above all else."
I guess. How you feeling? You all right? Somebody told me you had the flu or something.
Oh, no, I'm all right. How do you do, by the way?
I'm fine. Fine. You don't have the flu? You weren't feeling it? I heard you were a little under the weather. Had a cold or something?
I was a little bit sick, I went to the doctor. I always go to the doctor, because I'm worried.
When you're sick, you go to the doctor?
Yeah, or even when I'm not. What?
Yeah, that's right.
Even when I'm not, I'm worried. I'm like, maybe today I'll get, like, bowel cancer or something, I get concerned. No, I swear, that might sound weird, but there actually is no such thing. I checked in a medical dictionary. But I go to this doctor, and he gives me, they always give me these crazy things. And so he said, "I want to, test out your body fat."
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm a really skinny guy.
Yeah.
Like, my whole life I've been skinny. I've been self-conscious about it, conscious.
Right.
And I always had problems with those words. I always thought conscience.
I know.
Was
It's
conscious.
fine. Don't worry about it. This is not an elevator with Shriners, so just relax.
So the guy, I said, "I don't need no body fat thing, man. I'm a really skinny guy." So he puts these calipers on me,
Right.
and he tests me out. Comes back, turns out I'm fat as well as skinny.
Seems unlikely, doesn't it?
Explain it to me. I'm skinny, but also fat. Like, I'm bones and then fat.
Yeah.
around the bones. I have a horrible body. So the guy tells me, you got to get to one of them gyms.
Oh,
you know?
start working out a little bit. Yeah.
So I go to the gym, and holy Lord, have you ever been to one of these?
No, I don't go.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
You got to like, they got the weights, you know?
Yeah.
That's the big thing,
The big
weights.
weight machines, sure.
So you got to like lift the weight. It's really heavy. And then you got to put it down. Then afterwards, lift it again right away. And it's endless. It's like hundreds of lifting. And then afterwards, you're just like sore and you're not big at all. And I don't want to be big. I have no use for being big.
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm just a guy. I watch some TV. I eat a fish sandwich. I don't got to be big. I don't need abs. What am I going to do with abs?
Got a couple of seconds. Go ahead, do it. Let me see it.
What?
Come on, let me see it. Just a little. Just a little.
What's that?
Just a little. You know what I'm talking
What
about.
would that mean?
Just let me see a little of it. Come on, Norm. Come on.
I got to do it with Paul.
All right, do a little with
Okay.
Paul.
Me as myself?
Yeah,
Somebody
you
could
got to
me?
play yourself.
All right, I'll play myself.
Oh, God.
Yeah, go on. Not so easy when I'm sitting right here, is it, Big Shot? There we go.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
I'm not ready for this.
I know you're not ready now. No. You're ready on your little show, but you're not ready here. You got all week to get ready on your little show.
Okay.
Here we go.
So it's like, who's going to be the...
I don't know. Oh, Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe and the Spice Girls. Joe Pesci.
yeah, Paul, Rob Lowe and the Spice Girls will be on. Do you enjoy the Spice Girls, Paul?
Spice Girls, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they'll be on the show. Yeah. And Paul, do you watch the Saturday Night Live show?
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is that on now, Paul?
Huh?
I say, what time would that be on?
It's like it's 11. It's live, I think.
Yeah.
NORM MACDONALD. You don't mind if I ask you a question?
What's that?
I hear this story, and there's like this press release that you get your ass fired. Is that true? No, you didn't get fired.
Yeah, they fired me.
No, they didn't fire you.
No, I'm serious. I talked to a guy that said I'm fired.
Fired from your television job?
From on the weekend, I do the news segment.
Yeah, the weekend update.
Yeah, and I do the jokes.
Sometimes, many times, the best part of the show.
Yeah. But it's all a matter of opinion. That's your opinion.
That's my opinion, yeah.
But then the guys that can fire me, that's not their opinion.
Now, why would they fire you?
Well,
who fired you, first of all? Let's get some names here. Let's get this on the record.
Well, I don't know the guys, because the guys I work with, like Lorne Michaels and stuff.
Did Lorne Michaels fire you?
No, he didn't. He didn't fire me.
Right.
He likes me and stuff.
Well, it's his show, isn't it?
I thought it was his show, yeah. But
well, then how can a guy come in from the outside and fire you? Somebody from ABC fired you?
No. They're NBC. What happens is you work on the show, and then there's these guys that hang out like in the halls.
Yeah, we got them here. We got them here.
And they're called executives. They're NBC executives, right? And then I'd see them. I didn't know who the hell they were, what they did, Now I know what they do. They fire me from Weekend Update. But they said that this guy Don Ohlmeyer, who turns out to be the president.
Yeah. Now I know Don Ohlmeyer, and just between you and me, he's an idiot.
Oh.
So I wouldn't take it seriously. If this guy fired you, you may still have a job. You never know. I'd wait for some paperwork.
No, I phoned him,
Oh, you had to phone in to pick up your messages from the. Oh man.
Yeah. So I said, hey, you don't know what to say. You're like, hey, how's it going there? You're trying to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Did you have a turkey there for the thing or whatever? I don't know. And then so he goes, oh yeah, I'm firing you there from the show. And then I said. Oh, that's not good. And then I said, why is that now? And he goes, oh, you're not funny.
Yeah.
And then I said, holy Lord, that's even worse news, He goes, no, I don't got nothing to fall back on.
No.
He's a good man.
Well, he just fired you. What do you mean he's a good? What is wrong with you? You quisling? Stop that.
I don't know what quisling means, but. But I mean, to me, like, you have to be philosophical about these things. I mean, at first, like, when I found out, I was upset, but then, I really started to think about it, and plus I drank a lot of whiskey, and then
Took the
afterwards,
edge off it a little, I'm
yeah,
guessing.
I just thought, like that. But then the next day I sobered up and I remembered, that I still had some whiskey left.
So you went right back to it.
Yeah.
But now, Norm, far be it for me to tell you how to lead your life or your career, because Lord knows you've been very, very successful. But if the guy says to you, we don't want you on the Weekend Update, and that's like your signature piece.
Yeah.
You're kind of like the anchor man, not only of that segment, but of the entire Saturday Night Live show. If things aren't going great, they give the ball to you. You're the damn quarterback, Norm. You're the one who punches it over the goal line for pay dirt. So now, if Mr. Big Shot Cologne and Cufflinks, Don Ohlmeyer, if he says, we don't want you on the Weekend Update, adios. I'd get in a cab. Absolutely. Hit the dirt. Come on over here to CBS. We'll get you a nice show. We'll put you together a nice show for you.
All right.
You're no Quisling.
I've never been called that.
Well, now, will you stay on the rest of the show?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. Like I do. Also, other than doing an update, I do like sketches, but like I stink in those. So that. He thinks I'm funny in those.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the Weekend Update. He doesn't think you're funny.
Yeah, he doesn't think I'm funny in Weekend Update, and God only knows. I mean, it's just a matter of opinion. He also thinks that O.J. is innocent. So.
Exactly. Don't let this pinhead push you around, for heaven's sakes.
No, he's not a pinhead. He's a fat guy.
There we go now. Come on, Norm. Let's go. Let's get a little heat on here.
No. It's funny when you don't like a guy just because he's fat, you know what I mean?
No, it has nothing to do with him being fat.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with him being fat.
You don't like it because he's a dope.
No, it's just you know what I've always said is, I've said comedy is subjective. Mm-hmm. I never really said that before.
I didn't think
I usually say whiskey is good.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Norm, you're very, very funny. You're like the strength of that franchise now.
Well, do you know any guys over there you can give a call to or anything?
Well, yeah, they're going to take a call from me. You're lucky they took your call so they could fire you. Are you kidding?
But there.
Are you getting some support from the rest of the cast members?
Well, the people on the cast, like they go, when you work at a place, some people like you, some people hate you. But
oh yeah, you don't need to tell me that.
So people come up to you and go, "Oh man, I'm sorry," and then either they're sorry or they're not sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
So how the hell do you know?
No, you don't really know. But you can tell.
Well, sometimes you can tell, like, you walk into a room and then everybody will stop talking, and then so you go, "Hey, were you just talking about how you were glad I got fired from the update?" And they go, No, we were talking about hats.
But now let me go back to this, and I don't want to embarrass you again, but if Lorne Michaels, the guy who created the show, the guy who's kept the show in business all these years, it's his show, Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Table at Orso's, Lorne Michaels, why doesn't he step in? Why doesn't he throw himself in front of this gorilla to save your job? What's going on there?
With that?
It sounds to me like he's a Quisling.
He is?
Well, that's what it sounds like.
Maybe we can get a dictionary at the break. But
you know what I'm saying? This is the guy. Didn't Lorne Michaels hire you?
Yes, he did.
Well, then who ought to be able to fire you?
Lorne Michaels,
right? So where was he? Did he fire you?
No, he didn't fire me.
But he's like your buddy, right? You're buddies with Lorne.
Yeah, he's a good man, and
now,
he's
what did he say to you?
Been very supportive of me.
Well, I guess not. What did he say to you?
He says to me, he said, "Look, Norm, this is the deal. He said, I want you to stay on as Weekend Update."
Oh, good. Well, there you go. Well, great. So you got the job back. That's good news. Attaboy, congratulations. What do you got there, Norm? You looked up Quisling.
Yeah, I looked up
what does it say?
Quisling. And also do you know what Quizmaster means?
Yeah. be like Alex Trebek. Yeah, I knew that.
No, Quisling is a master of ceremonies on a game show.
There you go.
Quisling is a traitor who serves as the puppet of the enemy occupying his country.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Norm MacDonald, you, sir, are no Quisling.
I thought I was dumb when I didn't know what Quisling was. Yeah. I think I'm even dumber now because I still don't know what it is.
So now, Norm, a couple of things come to mind here. This seems so preposterous to me, so unfathomable, so unreasonable that I'm guessing, oh, it's like a stunt, like a publicity stunt, like big-time wrestling or something. Is that kind of deal? Where you and Don Ohlmeyer will have a feud and you'll wrestle on the show or something for your job, one of those deals?
No, I like Don Ohlmeyer.
Oh, no, how can you like... This weasel fired you!
No, but he doesn't think I'm funny.
And yet you like the man.
Sure, I mean, you know.
Here's what.
A lot of people don't think I'm funny.
Enjoy your complimentary beverage. Now, tomorrow night...
It ain't whiskey, but it's good.
Now, there's a great song. Now, tomorrow night, come back on the show, or Friday night, come back on the show and do Weekend Update. You can do Weekend Update here. You can be the Weekend Update guy on this show.
That'd be great.
Well, there you go. Good. Now, who's taking your place on the Weekend Update?
I don't know. Apparently, they had some press release today, but I don't read the papers, that wasn't good either.
No, not if you're in charge of Weekend Update. To just blatantly admit that you don't know what's going on.
I did too many Nixon jokes.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you who's taking your place. Nobody can take your place, Norm MacDonald. That's what I think. You don't seem to be taking this too hard. You seem to be taking it pretty well.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because if somebody doesn't like you, then and they own the joint, you know, that's fine. I mean, I don't know.
Why would you want to work in that atmosphere? Why wouldn't you want to take a hike and say, well, I'll show you. I'll take my little Weekend Update someplace else and bury you punks?
I don't know. I guess I'm a damn Quisling or something.
You know, Norm, the last time you were here, it was a traumatic, difficult situation because I believe it was like the day after you had been released, kind of undone, let go,
yeah,
something like that, fired.
It was that very day.
That very day, yeah. Well, how has it been since then?
Well, it's been weird, you know, like, it's been weird.
You were just fired, as it turned out, right?
Yeah, I got fired,
right.
And then when I was talking to you on the show that day, because this guy Don Ohlmeyer fired me, and I didn't know the guy, you know, and you kept saying, like, he's an idiot, he's a pinhead, you know, and stuff like that, and I would say, like, he's a good guy, you know, and turns out you were right.
Oh, man, good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'll admit when I'm wrong.
I've never been happier to be right about something in my life.
Yeah. So, because I went and met with him, you know,
Now, wait a minute. After you get fired, you then have to go to a meeting with the guy?
Yeah, because I wanted to leave the show entirely. You know, I thought that would be the next thing.
Right.
And so, and then, you know, I talked to all these guys I pay money to, you know, and I go, hey, how about you guys figure out something there, you know? And then they're like, well, we were talking to this one guy that said that he maybe could do, you know, and it took forever. So I said, how about I just go talk to the dude that fired me?
Face to face, mano a mano. It shows great courage, great class, grace, I believe, on your part.
Yeah, well, I'm a courageous, classy dude. So I have to go to his office there. He lives in Hollywood, California, you know. And
he's a big shot, this guy, Don Ohlmeyer, a big shot.
Oh, yeah.
One of these guys comes to work very early and spends most of the day selecting monograms, you know. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his office is like, I went to his office, and it's this big office, you know, and then you go in there. I'm not used to these things, you know. I'm just a guy used to nightclub, you know, smoking nightclubs.
You're a hard-working guy.
Yeah. So I go in there, and that guy Don Ohlmeyer's there. So I go, "How you doing?" And we talk, and
well, how was that? Was it cordial? Was it a bit icy?
No, it was cordial. He gave me a lighter.
for being like it's what, a parting gift? Well, he's giving you what?
He had a lighter, you know, and he goes, "Hey, want a lighter?" And then he gave me an umbrella. I don't know. It was like a.
You get fired and you get stuff.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I have a clock radio. I have a lighter.
Anything on the top shelf, I could have. So I just said to the guy, I said, "Listen, man, because I appreciate that you don't think I'm funny. That's
now
fine."
that was the issue. That seemed to be the turning point. Don Ohlmeyer didn't think you were funny.
Exactly.
Right now, in your assessment of him in this meeting, is he a funny guy?
Well, it's not his job. His job is picking up them monograms.
Yeah. But
No.
he's one of these guys, he fancies himself creative, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, I suppose. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, you know, I worked for Don Ohlmeyer when I was at NBC for
did?
years and years and years, and
Yeah.
I know the guy.
Yeah.
And here's a guy who could not create gas after a bean dinner.
That's not true. I witnessed that. No, now the thing was, I said, "Okay, so you think I'm not funny? That's fine, you know, who cares?" But I said, "Why don't we just, I'll quit and leave the show, right? You keep your money, because you don't want to pay money to a guy that's not funny.
Exactly.
And then I'll go try to be funny somewhere else."
Perfect point.
And then he didn't like that idea.
Why not?
I don't know, because it seems to me that because you know, there's other networks. There's CBS.
Well, other networks, sure.
Yeah. And so my contention was, I thought he would love that idea, because what better for his network than to have an unfunny guy
That's
on
right.
another network?
Exactly, that's right. He can't have it both ways.
Yeah, he can have it both
Yeah.
ways, apparently. He's a Quisling?
Yes. No. But at least there are no Quislings in the picture now. When you were here before, I smelled a Quisling. The Quislings are gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Good for you.
And so, so the way it stands now is, I can leave the show as long as I don't do anything else on any competing show.
Right. Well, that stinks. That's no
Yeah,
good. Now,
that's
how
no
long will that last?
I don't know, man. It's as long as
Contractually, how long are you bound to them?
I'm bound to them contractually. It's all stuff that I'm not that familiar with.
But in the meantime, they are continuing to pay you, right?
Yeah, they pay me, and I go to the show and hang out.
Yeah. Now, what is that like, being around your old friends on the show? Do they like having you there now or not?
Well, everybody's kind of uncomfortable. Nobody wants, everybody's uncomfortable.
Sure.
And they'd be glad to see me go, and I'd be glad to see them see me go. And just this Don Ohlmeyer character.
Yeah.
You know? Is, I don't know. I don't know how this...
You know what you should do, though? You should come here to CBS and get a show right here. You should come to CBS and make Pretty Boy, make Mr. Cufflinks, make Don Ohlmeyer eat his show. Well, I would guess that one of the good things about this, you had some time off. Have you taken some vacation? Have you gone anywhere, traveled?
Yeah. I went. I wanted to get away from all the showbiz, crazy showbiz.
Yeah.
So I decided I'd go on a vacation,
Great.
And I don't like to go to hotels, because all my years of doing my nightclub act, I don't like hotels.
Yeah.
So I decided I'll go. My buddy tells me, he goes, "Hey, you should go to one of them bed and breakfasts." You ever hear tell of them?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. The idea is, you go there, it's a guy's house, and you live in his room, and then he makes you some breakfast.
Right. Very. Yeah.
It's a thumbnail.
Yeah, that's it. Sure.
So I looked one up on the internet there, and I found one. I went to Vancouver Island, Victoria, which is beautiful.
Lovely.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's God's little country. And so I go there, and I look up my place where I'm supposed to go. I have it on a little piece of paper, and I knock on the door, right? And there's no answer. So I knock again, and there's still no answer. So finally, I look like in the window there, and there's an old man sleeping on a couch,
Yeah.
So I bang on the door, ringing the doorbell, So finally I hear like, "Hey, keep your pants on there," from the inside. he comes to the door, old guy, you know, but I'd say 80, 85 years old. Old Harold Delaney was his name.
Harold Delaney?
Yeah, nice enough gentleman, you know. And so I got in there and I says, well, I better go to sleep. There's no one else there, you know. Like, I thought it'd be like a whole bunch of people in different rooms, you know.
Yeah.
And it was just me.
Yeah.
So I go up and I go to sleep and I'm ready to go to sleep. And a knock comes on the door, right? A knock on my bedroom door.
Right.
So I figure, uh-oh, old Harold Delaney wants to have sex with me there. You know?
That's the first thought that went through your mind, huh?
Well, I'm a young fella. These days, anything
not a
goes.
bad-looking guy, sure, yeah.
Not
Traveling alone, why
sure.
not?
And of course, I didn't come to Victoria to have sex with old Harold Delaney. You know, I came to do some sightseeing.
Of course.
Yeah. So then I hear him. He goes, well, "You ought to play some Scrabble."
Oh, Scrabble.
Yeah, so I say, okay, that's good.
Sure.
I'll play some Scrabble. So I go down and he pulls out this old Scrabble game there and we start to play, you know, and I like Scrabble, you know. So I get the first turn, you know, because I picked the lower letter. And so I get the first turn. So I make rabbit, you know.
Pretty good.
It's a good word. And then I do it pretty quick. I take like a couple of minutes. And then old Harold Delaney, he takes like a half hour to like get his word, and the whole time he's not talking, he's not telling me old stories, because I like hearing old stories, you know. And instead, it was like for a half hour, it was just Harold Delaney going. So then after a half an hour of that, you know, I'm just sitting there. He comes up with his word. It's hat. That's his word, yeah. Hat. So he puts it, and he takes the word hat, and then he puts it like way in the corner on that triple letter score.
Right.
The triple word, the red one that you want to get to.
Yeah, sure.
But you can't just put it there.
No, it's got to have some relation to rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to move up there, you know, and finally get to there. But instead, he just puts it right there.
Oh,
hat.
no.
So I go, all right, you know. And so then it's my turn, you know, I do something, and quickly, and then again, the same thing, like, you know, and then time going by, and then every word, and I was coming up with good words, you know, I had sleigh, you know, a sleigh ride, and avocado.
Whoa.
It was a 7-letter word.
Yep.
You get 50 extra points. I'm still way behind him.
He's just freelancing the board.
Yeah. Yes. And so finally I decided I gotta say something, you know? So and all his words were like cup and hat, and I think it was just like things he'd see around the room, you know? And so I'm playing excellently. I should be in the lead, but instead I'm like 1,000 points behind. And finally, like I gotta say something, you know? So he puts boot, you know, up on this triple, and it really annoyed me because I was building towards the triple letter, and he just puts boot, and so I said, finally, I gotta say something here, and I go, hey, old Harold Delaney there, I don't know, you can't put boot there, and then he goes, you never heard tell of a boot? So I go, no, I know what a boot is. I'm just saying. He goes, if a fella goes out there, has to wear a boot. So I go, no, I know what I made avocado. I know a boot. You know? And it just took him forever. And I noticed a weird thing. There were no blanks. You know, you have the blanks in the game, and it's always good to use any letter, right? Yeah. I realized there's no blanks in this game, and I figured old Harold Delaney must have, when he got the game, figured, what the hell is that, you know, and thrown it away.
Can't use it.
Yeah.
Now, how was the breakfast? Did you have the breakfast?
There was no breakfast. I got up the next day. I was so hungry from playing Scrabble all night. So he says, hey, Harold, how you doing there? How about some breakfast? And he goes, I've never been much for breakfast. So I go, oh, all right. So I go, I guess I'll go down to McDonald's and pick up some breakfast or something, Harold. And he goes, can you get me an egg McMuffin? It was crazy.
Take us through some of your activities, your life, your free time. So, you know, a couple hours with Norm MacDonald.
I got a lot of free time now, and so
So what I did was I returned to my first love, you know, dance. No, not dance. I returned to my first love, the stand-up comedy.
Oh, you're doing the stand-up. Good
yeah,
for you.
So I go around the country to different smoky nightclubs and I do my jokes, you know, and it's great, you know. It's the doing the jokes is fun, but then the rest of the time, did you ever go on the road?
A little bit. I didn't care for it. It just didn't have the stamina for it. It's difficult.
It's rough, man, because other than doing the stand-up, you just go to a town, you're basically like a drifter or something, you know. You show up, you hang around, and then you sit and you're watching the TV all the time, you know. And I love the TV, you know, but when you watch it all the time, you just watch anything, you know. I watched ESPN too. They got all the Deuce.
Yeah, sure, the Deuce. Yeah.
And they got sports there that, you know, they're kind of weird sports. Like they got kickboxing. Yeah. You ever hear that sport?
Yeah.
And that's an odd sport. What they do is they combine the style and grace of boxing with kicking. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of immature. A guy's boxing, all of a sudden he kicks the guy, you know. They're just cheating, you know.
Yeah, I think so. Sure.
Yeah. And then also what you do is you try to get the pay movies there, you know.
Oh yeah, you ever dial up any of the? You can get like first-run features.
Yeah. I ordered Pulp Fiction. You know that movie?
Oh sure.
It's a gritty urban satire, you know. It said that on the little thing. I wouldn't have known. And so I said, yeah, I'll get Pulp Fiction. I heard great things about that. So I order it, right? Mm-hmm. And they send me a different movie, a movie called by the name of Pump Friction.
I never heard of that.
You never heard of that movie?
No, what is it?
Well, it's different than Pulp Fiction. Uh-huh. Pulp Fiction is a gritty urban satire. Uh-huh. Pump Friction is a bunch of dudes and ladies having dirty sex.
Whoa!
And, you know.
So there's a mix-up, obviously.
Yeah. And it wasn't a bad movie, you know. It was. Actually, with those dirty movies, I find like they're good for about 15, 20 minutes. Uh-huh. I'm really interested.
Right.
And then there's one point that all of a sudden I'm bored, you know. I just lose interest completely, and I feel deeply ashamed, you know?
The human mechanism working there. I don't know what that is.
Hey, so now, Norm, it's an amazing lineup. How excited have the crowds been? Have they been excited?
Yeah. They've been incredible. You know, every city we go to, this is what I see my duty.
Why do you talk like an old Civil War general? Why? We're gonna take that ridge, I tell you. We're gonna get on our horses, see, and go up that ridge. And we're gonna drive those Yankees all the way back to Boston.
I just think a comedy engine that powerful takes some time to rev up.
That's right, Eddie.
Tell us about those crowds you've been seeing, Norm.
Well, I during the day I hit the streets like with a sandwich board and try to get people out. And I was in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah. Denver, sure.
And the guy says, you're doing a show here. I said, yeah, where? The big auditorium. He goes, how do you get to play the big auditorium? I said, I'll tell you, it's not just me. It's David Spade will be there, and Nick Schwartzen too. Well, by God, the fella said, they're from the Sandler movies. They're fantastic. I'd pay anything. It's just I don't have much money. I'm down on my luck. I says, I can get you tickets. I can get you tickets, sir. He goes, it'd be a dream of a lifetime. I said, well, if you think that's a dream, wait till you hear this. Adam Sandler will be there himself. My God, the guy said, I'll bring me and my wife too. Is that all right? I said, sure. I'll get you 2 tickets. He says, what time's the show? I said, it's at 8 o'clock. I said, also, Rob Schneider's there. He said, 8 o'clock's not good. That's when the news is on.
Let me just say, Norm.
Let me just say, I think it was a bathroom break in the middle of that joke.
A moth goes into a podiatrist's office. The podiatrist's office says, what's the problem? And the moth says, what's the problem? Where do I begin, man? He goes, I go to work for Gregory Olinovich, and all day long I work. Honestly, Doc, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know. I wake up in a malaise, and I walk here and there. The podiatrist says, oh, yeah? And the moth goes, yes. And he goes, At night, I sometimes wake up and I turn to some old lady in my bed that's on my arm. A lady that I once loved, Doc. The doctor says, Moth, man, you're troubled. But you should be seeing a psychiatrist. Why on earth did you come here? And then the Moth said, because the light was on. There was a little boy in school named Dirty Johnny. Now, he's not dirty in this joke, but he'd always be a hellion in class, and the teacher didn't think much of him. So the teacher has a project, or not a project, but an in-class thing. How'd that go again? Says, she says, now, this is what you're going to do here, class. I want you to stand up. I want you to stand up and tell the class what a story from your life. And then afterwards say the moral to that story. So a girl puts up her hand. Yes, Becky, what's your story? So Becky stands up. She goes, my dad works for the hatchery here in town. And what happens was he got about 15 eggs. And he put them all in one basket, all the same basket. So he put all his eggs in one basket. And he put it on the horse and buggy and drove back home. And by God, Becky says, the bouncing and all the eggs broke. Well, that's a good story, the teacher says, but what would the moral be to that? Becky says, well, the moral is, don't put all your eggs into one basket. But goddamn, says the teacher, that's a good one. Anybody else? Marjorie puts up her hand. Marjorie, what's your story? She says, well, my dad works for the hatchery, as all of us. Thank God for the hatchery. She says that we'd all be lost. But anyways, my dad knows that eggs become chickens. And so he was counting his chickens, and he added in the eggs, you see. And then he put them on a horse and buggy to go to town, and they all broke. Well, what's the lesson to that? The teacher says. She can't understand. And she says, well, don't count your chickens before they hatch out of an egg. Mm. So the teacher says, that's a great one, too. Anybody else? Well, wouldn't you know, Dirty Johnny has his hand up. So the teacher's like, holy God, I don't want it. But on the other hand, I made an oath to every child, should I suppose I gotta. All right, Dirty Johnny, what do you have to say? Johnny stands up. Stories about my Uncle Terry. He never worked at the hatchery on account he was in Vietnam, and he got disability. He don't even like people who work at the hatchery. But the story happened far from these shores, in a little town called Da Nang. Terry was not well liked. His whole troop left him, abandoned. And he woke up in the weeds, and all they left him with was 3 bottles of Jack Daniels, some weapons. Terry stood up and downed 1 bottle right away. Said, if I'm going out, I'm going out. He took his Balishnikov and a couple of Glocks and his 2 bottles, and away he went. He found a town. And he didn't know if it was Charlie or if it was one he was sent to protect. But all he knew was he had hate in his gut. So he started firing. And he fired the Kalashnikov with an arcing kind of, like a farmer would with hay, with a scythe. And sure enough, the men fell like hay before him. And then the women, and by God, I'm ashamed to say it, but then the children. And finally, all was left was Uncle Terry standing in the mud and the blood and the glory. And he touched his pants, and it was wet, and he said he was ashamed. He felt shame, Uncle Terry, for he'd pissed himself. Well, he touched it again. It was not urine at all, but ejaculate. And Uncle Terry felt pride where shame once was. And the teacher's like, good Christ, what kind of a story is that? What the hell is the moral to that? Oh, well, he says, when Uncle Terry's been drinking, you don't fuck with him. No, especially if you work at the hatchery. So listen, guys, this has been fun.